I built it. I built the green screen today. I did the thing. So this is the green screen. That's what I built. I got some sections of wood. So there's two sections. Joined them together. Put them together with screws. Then we've got one of those sections basically. So I bought 10 sections. Sawed off a little bit. Put on the link here. Have it double braced on both sides. I've just got it set up behind me. So kind of excited. Slowly moving forward into the future of technology. Kind of liked the background, but up to me. Well, I mean, there's a really good chance that it's not going to be a permanent fixture. My god, this is different. Well, whatever. There's a really good chance it's not going to be a permanent fixture in the sense that it's really hard to get around. So, you know, I built it for cots mainly, which could be cool, I guess. Alright, so we do have HVARs now, which is potentially going to be different. Although we can still rip into a Des Moines and Yoshino, which is cool. Against a Hakuryu, so we're going to have to play the pressure game. Because the Hakuryu's want to dunk on some shit. Hey, Bonnie. So immersive, though. It's like you're there, in the game. Neurom. Hey, Jaga? Jag's domain, sorry. Interesting. Okay. Gearing with defensive fire. So the gearing either has to leave defensive fire up, or the gearing has to turn off his AA in order to cap. So he's either going to light himself so we can shoot him, or he's turned off defensive fire. It's kind of nice. And he did not turn it off, which means we know where the reset is, which is kind of cool. Hey, look, the damage sucked. Could you have predicted that? I don't know if I could have predicted that. Let's try to get another reset here. Well, no reset because I guess some shells hit him, which is cool. Although, he might have lit himself. Oh, fuck, he probably did. You better get that fucking cap. Summers? Summers, bro? Why are you running? What? Summers? What is this? I don't know what the fuck that is. That's really bizarre. Bruh.
Teammate, I need your support.
I don't know what he's trying to do. See if we can find the DD. DD is smoked. DD has lit himself. DD might eat a torp. DD does eat a torp. Does not. So close. 1, 2. I got 2. 2's cool. I can't strike him again, but I can work on the Yamato. Target of opportunity kind of gig. Because, like, well, fuck it, I'm here. Gearing is having a life crisis. Where do I go? What do I do? I don't know. Okay, we could try to work on the Des Moines. Can start moving back up again. I just wasn't sure what the fuck the CV was doing down here. It was very confusing. Okay. Shimmatorps to the minnow. Summer's gonna be lit. Granted, he could be lit by the Des Moines, so we're gonna have to try to help this dude out.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Whatever you do, Summers, don't fuck off randomly and die. Just don't do it. We might end up eating shit from the Des Moines. I can't see if I've got a good line on this. I don't think I do. Fighters latch? Nope, they did not. That's pretty cool. Well, we got to help at least. We burned down some rocket planes, which is good. Up the hill, but lose the plane anyway. We still should maybe get 2 drops on this. This Minotaur is... Well, I mean, Kurfürst also. Hell, it's a Yamato, right? It's a fighter. Ooh, we got a reflood. Okay. Okay. That's actually sexy as fuck. I managed to rank out? No, we're still working on ranked as it is. I got forward a little bit and then I don't know. I peaced out, kind of fucked myself, lost some rank for free, that kind of thing. You really need to go away, dude. 5K's dead.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. Off to a great start.
And I could try to go on the Yoshino. Really rather go on the Yamato, though. The Yoshino is... I don't know. This is not working because we're just losing planes for free. Lose another one before we drop? Maybe? No? Hey, 1 bomb. Very useful. Should have gone for the fucking yam. Condolences. Yesterday was brutal. Yeah, it was. I should have just quit while I was ahead. Been happy with life. But I kind of wanted to experiment. You know, you're not going to learn unless you, you don't learn unless you put yourself in situations to learn. And that's kind of what we did. Shima's left smoke. We'll probably see him going on the Yoshino here. Pop the engine boost, swing on the Yoshino.
Teammate, I need your support.
Broke a mount for what that's worth. No, we don't get back in on that. We'll just get out. Let's be wasting planes if we try it again.
All stations.
Good torp though.
Position of a strategic target.
So we have the ship lead, we've got the cap lead. Yeah, he just got dunked by Kurfürst, so we can go find the Shima. Give him the good news. On the forum, someone's claiming that the FDR did 2 torp passes, did 88k on the Monty. Yeah, so if you look at it, the FDR did 2 torp passes. Woo! Did 2 torp passes. The first one did 20,000 damage. The second one did 20,000 damage. The problem was that the if I understood correctly, he got 2 floods each time he got torped, and the floods just, I guess he didn't. His damage con was on cooldown or something, so he was never able to put out a flood. So I guess the first floods went all the way until they ticked out, and then the second floods. Or whatever, also got to run. So he ended up having like 43,000 damage in flood damage. Torps, it was only 40. I mean, it's still significant. It's not small. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Built a green screen. And it works, which is kind of cool. At least I think it's cool. So this one is super done. Taking 8 torps, he must not have turned. He was 12 minutes into the match, so, you know, 8 minutes remaining on the clock when he went down, so odds are really good that, you know, people had died, there wasn't a lot of people left. You know, we're only 9 minutes into this match, and more than half of everybody is dead. You missed the drums? Yeah, I've had a few people go like, no, no, not the green screen, no. Which, I'll be honest, I was surprised to hear. But, it blocks, I'm a pretty boring individual. I don't use a lot of the room, but at the same time, it still blocks a good section of it. Also, I'd have to move it a lot, and, realistically, it's going to be obnoxious to move it in, move it out, move it in, move it out, so... It's probably something that I will use for like specific reasons and then probably set it off in the corner for when I'm not using it. People seem to keep saying that the green screen exists so that you don't have to clean the room. Which is kind of strange. Is this some legit, you know, secret tactic that I've just never thought about before? What do you think you'll end up playing most in clan battles? It really depends on what the comp is. And I don't know what that'll be. I don't think they've released what maps there's gonna be. You know, they've released like a roster concept. Do that. I don't know. Whatever. Fine. This is for COTS. So's the health bar thing. I mean, Hakuryu's a good generalist. I already expected that once the MVR got countered, which it did, that people would move to the Hakuryu. Turns out they didn't necessarily do that. Mostly people stuck with the Richthofen, because the Richthofen was just... It still is extremely accurate at putting out damage, except for the bombs. But back then the bombs weren't, that was pre-nerf. So MVR, even though it was countered, continued to be like a really strong pick in the sense that it was very responsive and it was very capable at striking. Whereas a lot of the other tier 10s have been kind of nerfed. Then the FDR came out, so the FDR was kind of a thing. Those latch.
All stations, protect that target.
Should recall, he does. Here he needs the least time it to be, not linger. Scott, did you tell me on fully AA specking? Holy fuck. I'm sorry, that's kind of a large question right now. Damn it. Well, that's HVARs. Maybe get around the rock just so we can save some planes. There you go, we're outside of the AA range. Bruh.
Capture that area. All stations, proceed to capture that area. All forces, capture that area.
Bruh, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just gonna, you know, I'll be on the side here, man. That way you can't find me. I think it'll be cool. You won't know where I am. I won't know where he is. It'll be fine. It'll be real fine. I think he's going for the Venezia. Oh, I might go for the Yamato. We might Well, we do latch. The question is if we actually do something, because these are going to have to chase. He might get the drop and then bail before the planes do anything, which really sucks. Nope, he didn't automatically recall. He loses planes. We can bomb the Stalingrad. Fuck. Damn, I just, like, I thought he was going for the Petro or something. I don't really know what the hell he was trying to do. Let's pop the engine boost going on the Stali. We can coast over whatever the hell the, other thing is. Z-52, I guess? Not do a great amount of damage there. Z smokes, not a surprise. We should be able to go back in on the Stali. We pop defensive fire, but we can kind of like in and out on the AA with the island there. It's fine.
Requesting cover fire.
Fire probably sticks. It's torping the Petro. Nope, it's torping the Yamato. That latches. He'll still be able to torp though. He hasn't started his attack run yet. Now he's starting. Fighters latch.
I need intelligence.
Better shoot the fucking planes, fighters. That's what I pay you to do.
To assist you. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Okay, and then he's still gonna linger. He's takes the damage, comes back in on the Petro, but the Petro's far enough away that he is still safe. We could torp the Hindi, we could torp the Stali. I think we torp the Stali. Try to get the radar off the field. That'll latch. It probably drags it to something that'll shoot.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
One of those might stick.
Attention, support that target.
Don't know where the FDR is. Broadside to a Puerto Rico? Interesting choice. Come on, dude.
Get back.
Come on, dude. Please don't get murdered. Don't be that guy. Alright, well. I think I have to stay on the Stali. Lose some planes to the Z, but with the Ohio pushing, I think we need to try to finish this. If we can. Save some heal. Well, let's boost. No, we gotta burn this to get in there. Nine K, come on. Should be a kill. Work on the Ohio.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Lost a lot of health, across a lot of places. But the Ohio is pushing. I don't know what the FDR is doing. I don't know if he's just AFK or something. I don't know what he's doing. I think he cuts over the Summers. Might latch. He could turn out.
Return to that area.
He might get out. Does he get out? No, it latched. Nice. Did it not latch? Damn it. Would like a heal, please. Heal would be good, please. Great. Totally losing Bravo. That's gonna hurt. It hurt. Not enough, though.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
The enemy is about to win.
5 seconds on there, which is not enough time.
Attention, reporting the target position.
How the fuck do we do anything about this? I need to work on the Ohio. That latches, that's good. Jesus fuck. Venezia is hiding. Cool.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Why am I over here? Should be on the Ohio before he pops another heal. I'm pretty lucky there. Whatever, that'll kill 2 planes, it's fine. Fuck, man. Okay, cool. Petro probably kills the Z. Petro kills the Z. Kills the Z, thank you. We're gonna work on the Ohio, who might kill the Petro, because he's pretty broadside there. He lives. This won't be a kill, but it might set a fire. Alright, so the Venezia decided to come out of hibernation. His first thought is, help me, you motherfucker. Sure. Love you too. Okay, Petro gets C until the FDR is up his ass, which is a problem. FDR is dead. Hey you!
Teammate, I need your support. All stations, proceed to capture that area.
You, in here! Stop hiding! But I'll die! We're 400... Whatever, fuck it. 400 points behind, bruh. The hell in there. Do the thing. Summer smokes.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Going the wrong way, Venezia. I don't have a way back in on that. Oh well. It's not my fault! Fucking CV! It's a bad sign. You don't want to see a CV saving a star. Wait a minute. So there was this huge question that there was no way in hell I was going to be able to read it in the middle of the match. But I can look at it now. It's pretty funny, Thalamus. Alright, so let me hop over and I'll read chat and see if I can answer that question. Okay, Wisconsin, will you tell me on fully AA specking the following lines? USN Battleship Heavy, Russian DD Kaba line, RN Cruiser, and RN CV. or tell me your opinion. Okay, so the first one that you had was the UN Battleship Heavy Line, which is probably the Vermont. So let's look at what this is potentially going to give us. All right, so AA defense, you go out to 5.8. You have 137, but only 75% of that actually is a thing. So it's more like maybe 89 damage at distance. I understand. The problem was that both flanks broke. So okay. Okay, well, I have to run to heal. I fought against 3. That's not coming fair coming from one-sided man. Please understand. Pretty much all game. Okay, well, all right, man. I'll probably continue to talk. All right, so what were we doing? Farmers. Okay, we were talking about battleship stuff. Oh, good, bro. Okay, so if you look at the Vermont, this is the U.S. Heavy Line. U.S. Heavy Line, if we look continuous, within 2 kilometers, 70%, that's 280, 300 damage, give or take, 300 DPS. Within 3.5, 75% of that, that's more, that's 450? I mean, you got some severe amount of DPS coming out in the medium and short range. Long range, not too great. Damage from shell explosions, you have 6. So realistic 75% of 6. So more likely you have 4 or 5 flak, which is not great. You do have a fighter, which could definitely be nice. It's a 4 fighter. 4 fighters strong, which would be pretty sexy. You do have defensive fire. So if you wanted to go AA spect, if you went with this mod and also took the auxiliary armaments, you would get 2 additional flak puffs out of this, which could actually be noticeable, because that would either give you the full salvo of 6 when you're firing, or it might give you the broken up salvo where you fire 6 and then have 1 or 2, fire 6 and then have 1 or 2. Dude, I don't care. So the increase in base damage is not going to be that big of a deal. Mostly it's about getting the additional flak because most of your base damage is in the close range. So is that going to help against rocket planes? Not really. They're going to come in and they're going to drop. Is it going to help against torp planes? Not really. They're going to come in and they're going to drop. They're not going to linger in your short range, but it will help against bombers. Bombers are going to loiter in your medium to short range. That's where your AA DPS is going to shine the most. In terms of battleship stuff, if we look at the commander skills for battleships, all you really have are AA Gunner, which is going to increase your ship by 10%. You know, it's a 2-point talent, it's 10%. Realistically, you might have something else that's more interesting than that, but I mean, 10%, it's not small, but it's not great. Well, it is small. So, like, if you're doing 200 damage, you're doing 220 damage a second. So if you kill 2 planes coming in, you kill 2.2 planes. It adds up, but is it amazing? No, it's not amazing. Expert AA Marksman, Priority Sector. When you get to Priority Sector, your sector is stronger on the buffed side, but if you look at the Priority Sector for a battleship, there's a 15-second duration, which means if you're being attacked and you pop Priority Sector, it's stuck over there for 15 seconds. They could come in, strike you, and be halfway through coming in for the second strike, assuming you don't deny the second strike. So you might end up locking yourself onto a side that you're not able to reinforce on the other, and when you do so, you pull 25% more off your weak side onto your strong side, which means your weak side is even weaker. I would probably end up using Priority Sector on a battleship more to protect other people, or if you know it's a one-way trip, if they're not going to have multiple drops. So the AA talents for the commanders on battleships are a little bit sus. It's not that they don't help, but they're a little bit sus. The Russian DD Kaba line. Okay, Khabrovsk has... It does not have defensive fire. If we look at its continuous, it has 70 damage out at range, 135 at 3.5, and another 35 in very close. It's not great AA. Damage from shell explosions, 4. 4 is not amazing. Now, if you've got 3 ships with 4, then you have 12 flak puffs. That's actually, that's some minigame aspect. That's some maze work that people have to fly through. But 4 by itself is not enough. So as long as the Kaba is operating with some other people, that might be enough. But he's not going to get additional flak from defensive fire off slot 6 because he doesn't have defensive fire, so there's no additional flak there. And in terms of commander skills, you only really have this, which gives you plus 10% AA, and your continuous is not great, so you would not spec that. I mean, you get some additional gun DPS, which is nice. And this could give you plus 1 flak. More realistically, you get adrenaline rush, which is going to give you bonus continuous as you start getting beaten up, assuming your guns aren't dead. You would take this if you want the additional main battery reload. You are not you are not a ship to AA spec in, so this would not be something you would go nuts about. Having an additional flak puff is cool. It does reduce your detectability range, but increases your reload, so you might end up taking this on the Kaba anyway, because the Kaba is probably spotted while it's shooting. British light cruiser line. So the British light cruiser line does actually have some pretty significant AA. I'll have to try to snip this out or something. If we look at the Minotaur, once again we notice the Minotaur does not have defensive fire, but the Minotaur has specially buffed damn near 7 kilometer AA, which is not shit. It's 90% of 160, so it's like 144 DPS. Then when you get into the mid-range at 4 kilometers, it's a mean bitch. It's 550 DPS all the way out to 4 clicks. Not a joke, even more if you get in closer. That's a pretty effective AA blanket. Is it going to murder all the planes? No, but it's an effective AA blanket that's going to add a lot of pressure to a 14 kilometer diameter you know, around wherever the hell the ship is, which can be anywhere because the Minotaur can smoke. Now, if you take radar, it's going to be a little different. But yeah. Slowed you slot 6 a radar, a Minotaur. You don't have defensive fire, so you're not getting the additional flak, but your base values are not a joke. So buffing the base values by 15% is not a joke. That's a personal choice. In terms of commander, you've got 2 talents. You've got AA Marksman, which is going to give you an additional flak puff as well as priority sector damage. This is better on cruisers. Why? Because you have 10-second action times. 10-second action time, if you shoot when somebody's at max range, by the time they've come in and struck you, the action time is done. And you're back into preparation phase, which is just 100% AA until you would activate priority sector again. This is much more conducive to being able to deal with single strikes and even potentially return strikes after. So this talent works out great for that because theoretically you're buffing the side you want to buff, and then you're not losing on the other side, because by the time they get over there, it's already down. And then plus 20%. Now on a battleship, 2 commander points got you plus 10, and a cruiser, 4 commander points get you plus 20. So it's the same equivalency, but 10% and only 10% can be cute, but you have to look at what is it going to get you. 20% is more. It can be significantly more, especially when you stack this, on top of whatever, on top of priority sector. This actually becomes much more capable. Now, what are you going to give up for it? Are you going to give up gunpowder? Are you going to give up range? You're going to give up something. That's a personal choice. But could you spec into a Minotaur to kind of like lock down an area? Sure, you absolutely could. And then lastly, the Royal Navy CV line. You would never AA spec, you would never really AA spec a carrier, but just for the sake of you know, examination, if we take this, and I think I could swap into this without blowing whatever, demount, sure, fine. If we take concealment, and we take this, and we take hidden menace, to reduce ship detection even further, then detection by range goes down by 8.6, 1.2, 1 point more. 8.6 time 10% of 8.6 is 0.86. Half of again is that is 4.3. So 12.9. 1.29. So this would drop to 7.3. Still outside of your AA range, but I mean 7.3 aerial detect is not shit. And it would further drop your detection on the sea surface by 1.1 and half again, 1.65. So this would kick you down to like 9.9 surface detection. So you could actually seed yourself in with some battleships. But if we look at it, the continuous damage on this is probably the worst of the various carriers. Well, maybe not the Immelman. 88 damage out to 5.8. It's not too sexy. 457 and 3.5. 3.5 is a little close, so that's like when you're getting struck. Or if you're blocking, you know, a strike target. So that's not going to be super great, and you only have 4 flak puffs, as opposed to like the Midway, which is going to have quite a bit more, I believe, has 9. So you could use the Audacious to try to bolster and give additional support, but the only skill you're going to get that with is this, plus 10%. The base values are not that great. You probably wouldn't do that. Plus you're blowing 4 points into Hidden Menace if you even wanted to dick with that kind of stuff. And realistically, you don't have choices. You would have to take this, so you don't even have really a choice for this. Plus you don't have defensive fire, and the base values aren't that great to begin with. So would you AA spec a CV, a British CV? No. Could you fighter spec a British CV? Yes. But AA spec? No. So long response to a condensed question, I guess. So my apologies if that just kind of like ran on forever, but that is the answer to your question. Is taking enhanced aircraft armor worth it? You just got your Midway at tier 10. It's such a different beast. Not sure if you want to put 4 points to get it, or put them towards skills that do more damage or make hitting targets easier. The real question is, to Shadow side, how much flak do you eat? Is reducing the amount of flak that you eat going to allow you to do more damage than having plus 10% throughput on torpedoes or something? Or having additional fire chance? If so, take less damage and do more over the course of the match. It just comes down to what fits you. Realistically, if you're very good at dodging flak, then you don't need the talent. But even if you're really good at dodging flak, you'll still hit it anyway. So it comes down to how much do you hit. Grozovoy is still decent at AA, right? Or are you missing a nerf? Grozovoy. Grozovoy has defensive fire. Mostly what the Groz has is it has a heal, which means it can contest an area, because it can take some damage and still, you know, fix it up a bit. It does have defensive fire for what that's worth, and it also has a smoke. So it's got a lot of stuff in a small package. In terms of its continuous, it's not amazing. It's 70 out to 6, which is, you know, it's respectable. It's something. Another 158 when you're within 3.5. Again, 3.5 is the area where planes commit to a strike. So they're only going to be in there for like 3, maybe 4 seconds. I mean, it's going to be an amount of time, but you don't protect others per se with 3.5. You protect yourself or people you're very close to. So that's, you know, it's there. And then the close range, an additional 39, whatever, man. I guess it's actually not that close. It's 3.1. So I guess they kind of layer a bit. That's not too bad. In terms of shell explosions, it's only 4. So if you had an eye for using the Groz's full kit, where you do have the smoke to allow you to do smoke things, maybe taking caps or helping somebody move. You do have the heal so that you can contest a cap, because you're going to get hurt, you're going to get radared, you're going to get shot at, shit's going to happen. And you have defensive fire, which you can add to the flak of another ship. Because if you only have 4 little flak puffs, the planes are going to dodge them. They're going to fly around them. So when you have your 4 little flak puffs plus the 5 flak puffs of somebody else, that's 9, and that starts to create a walling effect. Not to say that they can't be avoided, but that's when it starts getting more capable. If you take auxiliary armament, your base values are not amazing. They're not Holland level fuck you crazy, but you would probably take this for the additional flak if you're trying to be supportive in that sense, if that's part of your reason for taking the Grozovoy. And then again, in terms of like what can the talent spec do, there's a talent spec that if you're open water gunboating, you can have an additional flak. Well, you get an additional flak in general, but I mean, that's why you would take the talent, is for the plus 10% reload when you're open water gunboating. Having the additional flak would be nice to get you up to 7, which would be cool. And then there's plus 10% with basic firing training. People say the 5% manual or the 5% reload is not enough. So you might not take basic firing training. But if you did, and you have a little more, would I go balls deep speccing a Groz for that? It depends on what you're looking to do. Are you trying to play your Groz as a support? Because you could play a Holland as a support, in which case you have healing. You have quite a bit of healing, and you have defensive fire, and you have fuck you AA. But the Groz loses the fuck you AA, but it gains smoke. So you're kind of trading in one aspect to gain a different aspect. So, I mean, you know, it's up to you. What fits the team? What fits your situation? How do you watch your stream in 480? The problem, Pepega, is that I am not a partner. I am an affiliate. So sometimes they give me additional options in terms of stream quality. Other times they do not. I don't have control over that. But I've been applying for partner, so eventually it'll probably happen. I think it would. Unless you're mistaking, AA of your destroyers only gets more flak from commander skills if the AA puts out some flak to begin with anyhow. Well, yes. If you have no flak cannons on your ship, then you can't add flak that doesn't exist. That's not a thing that you get to do. I'll have to check that later. Alright, well, I think I answered all the question stuff. Could be wrong. Not to say that I don't like Audacious, because I do like Audacious, but that was not what I wanted to play. You're doing a good job. This is smart stuff that people need to learn. So again, keep it up. Well, thank you very much, RCN. Juzam, did you manage to get an opinion about the Immelman now? I mean, I already have an opinion. She's a solid ship. She's got strength and weaknesses. The weakness is she has to strike broadside. So if you're against a target that's able to maneuver, fuck you, you know? You have to hit broadside. So if there's no enemy guns on that flank, if they have the ability or room to maneuver successfully, you're going to be mitigated a lot. Secondly, she needs long attack lines. She needs 7-8 kilometers to really run up in on a broadside target, take a drop, and try to use that to conserve planes. So if you have like a Holland, you know, riding down there, surprise, motherfucker, shit, you're going to lose lots of planes because they have like no health. So you're vulnerable to some surprise motherfucker movement. And also the fact that you need that long attack line means that, you know, islands or some kind of buffer or a fighter consumable can just block an entire run-in. And in patch 10.4, in patch, this thing is just not going to fucking stop. Just please go away every time. If you have a fighter consumable in like patch 10.4, if you take the squadron consumable mod and enhance reactions, then it's going to last 112 seconds. So you could lock down an approach vector against an Immelman for basically 2 minutes per squad fighter consumable.
General quarters.
But I mean, if you've got broadside targets, you can hurt them. You can hurt a DD. You can nail them for 3, maybe 4 bombs. You could do 9 to 12k, which frankly is just kind of unheard of in tier 10 CVs. I mean, you might get that in a midway, but you could repeatedly do that in the Immelman if the enemy fucks up and gives you their side. Thank you very much. All right. Double Marceau is pretty strong. Plus we're against the Richthofen. Ooh, we might be working on the Petro maybe? Can't really bomb a Petro. That latches. I think he just wants to drop a fighter, but he just latched that. Daka, he loses planes. Pre-drop, so we only lose 3 planes going in on the fighter. Did some damage, but the double Marceau takes before they do, which is good. How viable is the Immelman in clan battles? I can't tell you how clan battles are going to go, because ultimately people are going to figure out all kinds of crazy shit to do. But, I mean, she has possibilities. If the enemy clan is able to reduce, you know, their 8-kilometer run-ins, if the enemy clan is able to reduce the amount of, you know, distance that they can take to just come in and rip shit apart, well, then the Immelman's going to be crippled. Just like with the MVR, with the Richthofen, if you take a bunch of ships that are basically immune to the AP rockets, so they're just not going to get citadels, well, can't really be surprised when, hey, guess what? Your rockets don't get citadels. Haha. Because that's how it works. Doesn't mean that the Richthofen is terrible. It just means that it can be countered. Hopefully we don't lose all that shit, but that's a lot of fucking flak. Well, Colbert backed up, so I mean there's that. You'd hate to lose 4 fighter charges for skip bombs. Well, the Richthofen and the Immelman may look the same in terms of hull, but they're extremely different. So it's not about trading AP rockets and AP bombs for skip bombs and torpedoes. It's it's a whole different package. It's a different play experience.
Fire support.
Don't really have anything. Could go in on the Thunderer, I suppose. Then I have to cross a fucking Smalland. There's a Zhao I don't want to deal with because I have to go all the way around to get to him. We lost a lot of bombers on that Colbert strike. That was pretty bad. The heal for a few seconds anyway. Uh, 12. So yeah, so we get hits there. Thunder probably damage cons. Does. Yeah, it's not uncommon for the midway bombs to miss. The reticle's designed for battleships, not for DDs. So that's really not a surprise. When people tell you that they, like, oh man, when I bomb DDs, bro, they just depth strike every fucking time, they're lying to you. It's not real. I mean, sometimes you get really good connections, which is pretty sexy. But, that should stick.
All stations, report to the position.
But just because some dude has a highlight reel on video on YouTube where they bitch slap DDs with bombers does not mean that, you know, I put the reticle on the target and the bombs go where I want them to go. Bro, you just put the reticle on the target and you pray. You wonder what the Immelman is best at, if anything? The Immelman has HE damage and Torp damage. If a Torp hits, it deals damage. If HE hits, it deals damage. That's what it's best at. It's best at being able to affect anything it needs to affect. Which is pretty sexy. AP damage, however, if you bomb something with AP bombs and it doesn't result in citadels, congratulations, you just wasted your time. If you AP rocket something and it doesn't result in citadels, congratulations, you just wasted your time. Whereas the Immelman doesn't have that problem. You can constantly, repeatedly shell down targets at range while losing very few planes and sticking on them to hit them over and over. Like, we got 4 bombs into the Zhao, we did 13k. You could do that with an Immelman and then come back and do it again. Here, we're getting our ass kicked by fucking AA, losing planes left and right. You do this with an Immelman, you lose 1.5 planes per drop. But it has to be a broadside target. You don't get to maneuver. That's a kill. Which is the difference. It's only really applicable to large ships? No, you can bingo a Des Moines. You can bingo cruisers that are sitting like on islands or something. If they're showing you enough side to skip into, you just need the long attack line to make the shit happen. Repub maybe kills the Kleber. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a Kleber, but like, bruh. Still a Repub. He gets through for the strike. Does that kill? Does not kill. We're gonna work on the Petro. I think we're okay because the island screwed with the altitude. Altitude? Altitude. On fire.
That was a great battle.
Looks like a decent constant amount of damage. Carrier usually flies 1 minute, attacks twice for 40 seconds, whatever. Striking different pattern, which is pretty nice. The other really nice thing about the Immelman is the planes are extremely fucking fast. Like, extremely fast. Right now we're boosting and we're up to 170 knots. Skip bombs on the Immelman coast at 192, I think it is. And they go 242 at max speed. So, like, your map influence is off the chart. You can get places like twice as fast or damn near twice as fast as an FDR, because FDR planes go at like 130 and kind of boost up to about 160. So it's a lot of map influence. The question is, do you derp away your planes? You've got really good regen, But if you don't derp away your planes, you're going to be able to be on top of this, on top of that, moving back and forth, sieging shit. Like, you have a lot of capability, which is a lot of fun. But when you're stuck in a situation where you're the person that has to spot the DD and the DD can just fucking turn, you're not going to kill it. If you're in a situation where the enemy is like, for instance, sitting right here on this island, and you've got like a Minotaur or something back here, well, what are you going to do? Fly all the way around to come in to strike it because broadside is the only thing you can do? Or are you going to fly across the minnow to come in? Like, no. This doesn't give you a target in. You can't torp this. You can't bomb it. You can only come in from this angle. Well, if you got something over here, similarly, you can't come in on that. What does the Immelman do? Immelman finds a different fucking target because it can't attack it. It can't make that happen. Can I play the Immelman? I've played the Immelman a lot, and I got super frustrated with it yesterday. Kind of got tilted, so I started playing some other stuff. So, I don't know, you know, I've played it a lot. If you look through /videos, twitch.tv//videos, almost all of the ranked stuff in this week sprint, in this ranked sprint, has been Immelman. So there's tons and tons of Immelman stuff. But, I mean, I could play it. It's not fucking like 5 and 7 DDs every game, so... Oh, you got the DD Menace as well? Yeah, that's what fucking pissed me off yesterday. I think we had 4 games that had 5 destroyers in them. On each side. 4. Like, I don't even know how the fuck that's possible. CVs, you just can't do anything in a carrier. Oh, you just can't do anything in a destroyer. Bruh. Then why are they all in the queue? Why are they all, like, in this shit if they're terrified of fucking CVs? The answer is, they're not terrified of CVs. So, when there's 5 and 6 and some whatever of them, it's like, are you fucking serious with this? Yes, it's because DDs are the strongest class in the game. DDs decide where the front line is. They decide if you can push, they decide if you retreat, they decide if you're under threat or not. DDs are fucking extremely powerful. So yes, when there's 5 or 6 of them and you don't really have the tools to interact with more than maybe 2 of them, because you just start losing planes and then you don't get to keep shooting. Great. Fantastic. Mwah. You have a theory. Since the counters for destroyers got nerfed in the meta or directly in the past year, they became easier to play. Well, it's not about how easy the destroyer is or is not to play. Playing a destroyer is hard. The problem is that the best counter to a destroyer is another destroyer. Radar is a counter, but a lot of people play like the Russian radar ships, Petros and stuff, which have very small amounts of radar. So Moskva Stalin, you can see them. People play around that. And plus, like, if there's one DD trying to take a cap and you've got a Stalin and a Moskva, you know, able to radar the cap, well, that's one thing. That DD's gonna get chewed up. When you have 3, they just burn the radars and they take the cap anyway. And then they fucking kill you. Like, at least it's only 2. 2 is okay. 4 is too much. 3 is doable. 3 is still a lot. 4 is too much. 5 is like, fuck you. The answer is no.
Battle starts.
Also, some people have stated that
Give him a hard time.
a lot of the destroyer meta has shifted from like sneaky detection torpedo DDs to like, fuck you, I'm just gonna shoot you in the face open water gunboat DDs, which means that you've got really volatile situations where actually I think I need to drop this over here for C. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Smollett will be able to look after himself. The question is the Shima. I really want the Shima to go into C as soon as fucking possible. So when you've got all sorts of gunboat destroyer DDs that just like murder face each other, there are destroyers that don't learn how to play that way. They play scared. They play detection games. Like, okay, I'll bring my Summers. I'll bring my Summers into the thing because I've got good detection and I've got a good smoke and I've got some torps. Cool. Oh look, there's 4 Smollens on the enemy team. My smoke doesn't mean shit. Maybe I'll torp one of them. Like, yeah. That was a good hit. Thank you, Venezia. Doing the job. We probably have another reset here. He'll float out of his smoke. We see him briefly, then we get a shot. Cool. There's a little reset for him. Fighter's latch. Cool. That'll put some pressure on him to take the shot. Although he's down to 1 plane, so it doesn't matter. But at least we got the cap, which is fucking great. Yes, as a Shimakaze main, the new destroyer meta is fucking terrifying. Sure. I believe you, sir. I believe you. We have to work on the Des Moines. But he's gonna get a fighter, so we can't work on the Des Moines. So there's no other reason for him to fly there. So we will bomb the Petro instead. Basically just trying to deal with radar pressure. If I can't get to the Des Moines, then I can't mess with that radar. I gotta mess with this radar. Okay. That's actually fucking huge. That was extremely cool. Oh god, we're pinched between the 2 of these assholes. No. I bomb with two bombs, maybe? Maybe? Please? Please, baby, please. Oh, we get 2 hits. We did get a fire. That's cool.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
2 changes that have made it easier. Overall nerfs to CV. And less cruisers because of Deadeye overmatching. See, the funny thing with Deadeye is battleships were never intended to, like, be inaccurate and terrible. So if Deadeye made battleships, you know, aim better, theoretically they're supposed to hit their target. So, okay. That fire might be a kill. That fire is a kill. Good. Fuck you. Don't you be like that. No. No. Do we even get to shoot? Please go away. Thank you. Still have torpedoes. Buddy.
Get back.
Buddy, no. What is this? What are you doing?
Get back.
Can't fight her this. He's too close. I can fight her down here. At least it stops the return strike. Okay, I'll have to torp the Thunderer soon. It's 3v2. Shima's full health, so, you know, it's got options. Let's go for the Des Moines. Des Moines is behind a rock. We can use that. Come on, can we use the rock again, please? No? Fuck, too close? Fine, you be that way. If we land like 5 bombs, this dude's dead, but more realistically, we land like 3, in which case we do about 8k damage. Oh, oh! We got 5. Which means we can torp the Thunderer now. Eats torps? 2? Whoa. Here we go. The dunk.
Our team has taken the lead.
Work on the Kerr first. We can start moving up, angling to the Kerr first. Problem, in your opinion, was battleships was never the accuracy. It was the one who sit in the back that do whatever. Well, that's the issue. It's not that a battleship sitting in the back sucks. Battleships are able to dev strike, you know, at 24 to 30 kilometers. It's just, it's hard to lead. And yes, your dispersion is worse, but still, even as a concept, like, a battleship is supposed to be a threat. It's not supposed to be a joke. If you're chucking shit from 30 kilometers away, that's still supposed to be just as scary as, like, chucking shit from closer, but you would expect more stuff to hit closer. I mean, if you're in a cruiser, you can't look at a battleship and be like, he's 20 kilometers away, I'm fucking fine. You have to pay attention to that. You gotta angle, bob and weave, dodge and juke. You can't just ignore it. Cruisers are nerfed to hell, that's why there are too many DDs. How are cruisers nerfed? I hear people, you know, bitching occasionally about the commander skills, but I'm not aware of how the cruisers got nerfed outside of fire prevention. That's probably the only nerf that I can think related to cruisers. And even then, that's kind of a specific subset because you only really took it on super cruisers that you were expecting to tank. I mean, this is done, which is nice.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, super cruisers got nerfed in terms of fire chance, but I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think it really pans out to be that big of a deal. Maybe in like highly coordinated play, you'll have people really trying to roll the fuck out of fires, but I don't think it was that big of a change. In terms of like random battles, in terms of what you expect to see, how you expect to live with things. Because I played Alaska post, I played quite a bit of Alaska after the commander changes, and I mean, she's a mean motherfucker. She's a super cruiser, so okay, take more fire damage. Instead of taking prop mod, I took fire resistance in slot 4. I mean, yeah, it took some more fire damage, but I mean, it still came down to positioning. The thing you don't like about battleship guns is that there's incredibly close to a thing in this game that is maximum accuracy. Where getting closer does not help your dispersion. You don't like it when you have your guns inside another ship and somehow one shell still finds a way to miss. I could go with that. I remember I was playing Counter-Strike and I had a machine gun. And I shot the machine gun and like, you see the model, it's pointed forward. Bah! And there was a bullet hit on the roof. Like, ping! What, did it curve up? What the hell is this? Yeah, I took, with the Italian battleship line, I took a shot at an Omaha from 4 or 5 kilometers away and could not hit its citadel. 4 kilometers away from an Omaha, could not hit its citadel. You fucking serious with this? That was very sad. Triple DD. The numbers are growing. Oh, but seriously though, if somebody wanted to see Immelman play, if you check the YouTube, I've put up like 2 or 3 different Immelman games, match of the day games. That came directly from ranked play. If you want to see some good Immelman games, I mean, there's some stuff on there that already shows. And there should be the beginning of the ranked seasons. I think either dropped yesterday or drops tonight. I need to go through and schedule more stuff. Usually I do that on Saturdays, but I kind of got them on a little green screen project thing. Stalin is potentially a thing I have to worry about. That did not... It did latch. Okay, but he's dragging it back to his teammates. But I think it... No, he recalled. Okay, he bailed. That is fine. Marceau's looking for Bravo. Marceau gets there before the Gearing Shimikazes do. Might have to be aware of a Shimikaze doing secret mission shit. And he goes for the Stalingrad.
Attention, support that target.
Please don't just walk into this. He's got an island over there that's gonna fuck with the aim some. He turns, that's good. Stalin will be fine. Come in and screw with the Shima. Or fail spectacularly. We chiseled him a little, which is good, right? It's a thing. Marceau's almost done. We chisel the Shima some more. Terrible. Gonna stay on this for another reset. We lose, maybe we lose a plane, but we should get another reset, which would be okay. Come on, come on, come on.
It's a goal.
It's fine. Gearing, plus we got resets. Okay. Gearing's cutting wide, Stalin's isolated. Marceau's looking to bully the Shima. We'll get spotted by the Shima. I think we work on the Stalingrad. Smolin v Gearing, that could go well. Let's work on the Stalingrad. So no Immelman today. I mean, I might play it. I want to get ranked done. We're already 4 days until ranked sprint is done and I'm still fucking rank 3. I just want to have it over with. So we're behind the ball. I did a bunch of Immelman. It went pretty well. We had like a 74% win rate until yesterday. And then it just started really fucking up and it got really unpleasant. So I stopped playing it because I got really tilted. Not that it's, you know, not that it's bad, because it's not. But like I said, I got really tilted, so shit. Hopefully those planes come back. 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 Fuck yeah. So if they ate defensive fire flak on the way out, it could have been real shit. So I'll just remind me when the game is done, Bainesmith. I'll play some Immelman. I just don't want to. But I will. But remind me, because I'll forget. Hello, Simpix. Random question, but do you have low DPI on your mouse? You struggle on tight turns after an attack to get your reticle tight again. I do use high DPI. I don't know how to answer that. I think I have a mouse that's a gaming mouse because my friend gifted it to me. My ex-roommate or whatever. But at the same time, like, I don't care. You can just use a normal mouse. I don't think the DPI is really going to be the difference between aim or not aim. It's really just about reticle placement and use of the keyboard and the mouse. So like here, we're just going mouse only. So we're not messing with the keyboard, so we're not fighting with it. Because some people will use the keyboard and the mouse, and they will end up doing this back and forth brawl for who gets control over the planes, and it keeps fucking up the lines. Every day I'm Immelman. Every day I'm Immelman. Richthofen comes in on the Stalin. No, going for the Smolensk. Well, he's gonna lose some planes. He can finish off the dude here. But he has a fighter. but is it a normal fighter or is it a special fighter? Because if it's a normal fighter... Latch and we bail. Because it takes too long. Double fire, does that stick? Does not. Alright, so the Shimikaze's coming to C. And fighter not latching immediately meant we got to get the drop. Marceau got ripped up. Yeah, they did get hurt. 6k, and he did put out the fire. Gonna pop the engine boost. I want to get over here. Planes fuck off, which is cool. That'll cock block his way in on the Stalin. We're gonna try and light a fire on this. Although he seems to be getting wrecked anyway, so I don't think this is something I have to care about, but... Mine?
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Go in on the Yamato. Maybe get a fire here. Stalin or Yam or Shima. One of the two. Still have the fighter going. Still kind of playing indecisive. We can refighter this on the way over. Plus I can move in.
All stations.
Maybe we'll pull some fire.
On the target.
Quality Stalin positioning. It's not uncommon to have a Stalin or a radar ship in that position. It really isn't. Fighter goes away. CV is bailed. So fighter stays down. We can work on the Yamato. We don't have any boost, which is a bitch. But I think the Yamato is the gangbang target of the week. Gonna drop on the back of the Yamato because it only has one gun. Plus, usually the rear of a ship is not saturated.
Enemy battleship foundered. Our team has taken the lead.
Can we try to get on the Stalin? Could go after the Shima, but the Shima's just running. Fuck! Fuck! Do we even get to drop now? Maybe. Maybe? Maybe? Come on, damn it! That's some damage. Your stream without the green background is better. People really like my room? Or does it look different or weird or something? Why do people not like the green screen? Is it just not, does it just look bad or something? I was excited. Alright, cool. Well, that works out. We might latch the fighter. No. Okay, cool. We can go help with the Shimikaze. There's stuff and I'll get gunned down. Looks good. Tertius Keen had his message deleted for some reason. You were only knocked out for 5 seconds. I think people just hate change. Dead. No, not dead. Nightbot doesn't have a lot of restrictions. Doesn't like emote spam, and I guess it doesn't like all caps stuff. So, if you were timed out, it said it was for 5 seconds, so you shouldn't be timed out anymore. Oh, wait. That's right. Immelman. We get fucking 20 destroyers. I'm gonna be very sad. Please, no. It's all good, Tertius. Nightbot is not a living being. Nightbot does not care. Well, some people like it, some people don't. I do like that it gives you a more clean view of what's going on, so I think that's cool. But I got it because I didn't know if there's something COTS related where I'd be able to use it. So that's Also, I learned how to do it, and I'd wondered about it for a long time. Think it looks great? Well, woot. I'm excited. It's a little shifty on the outer stuff, you know. We get some like green. Ooh, look, it's green. Got some green aura and shit. Mirror. Do some magic. Why do so many good players not like CVs? Because surface ships have rules. They have set in stone rules. They have detection rules. They have firing line rules. They have a variety of different things that gate what they can do. CVs break several of those rules. And there are some people that see that as innately unfair. They don't like that. But I mean, if you look at it in terms of
autopilot mode,
if you look at it in terms of swordsmen, you know, people like fighting with swords. You know, swords fighting is fun. Well, what happens when you put an archer in the game? Well, you raise your little sword and then they shoot you in the face with an arrow and you're dead. Well, fuck this. So it can be really tough when you're put into a situation where somebody outranges you in a way that you can't respond with. That being said, CVs have a limitation in what they can do by having planes. But if you're talking with somebody that goes, unlimited planes, plane losses don't matter. They can just do what they want. You can't reason with that. You can't have that discussion, because if somebody has decided that your resources don't matter, well, then there you go. Congratulations. They figured it doesn't matter, so haha, sucks to be you. Okay. Could go for the Des Moines. The Summer's probably going for B. We'll try to harass the Shima. Although we're not going to see his ass. But we can go for a Des Moines. We could do that. Oh, buddy. That might go poorly.
fighter airborne.
Can cut off the Shima from charging the cap. Could do that.
Fighter destroyed. Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Got one hit. It's not great, but it's something. So open water, if they can maneuver, you are broadside dependent. If you don't find the broadsides, you're not going to get the hits. We have 3v3, that's pretty okay. I think I can drop something for the gearing. Rockets are going for the Salem anyway, so we could definitely drop something to help the Salem. Need to keep moving, bruh. Need to keep moving, bruh. Need to keep moving, bruh. He's coming for you. That's actually going to be really effective against the AP. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that shot. Nope, fucked him up. Didn't get a good return for it.
Fighter airborne.
Des Moines probably on this island. Is the Shima in C? We are taking C, which is good. Des Moines Kurfürst over here. Oh, fuck. We have a heavy push over this way. That sucks. We're gonna have to help over here somewhat. Maybe we can torp into the Kurfürst or something. It's the Des Moines. Because the Des Moines is there, that fucks up the shot. Oh, buddy. I guess I gotta hit or something. Get shit. Something's on fire, I just don't know what it is. Des Moines turning in, we might be able to go on this. Nope, Des Moines turning out. Can't go on it. Lose some planes, we'll redrop the Kremlin, which I'm not really crazy about, but I'm not gonna hit the Des Moines, who gives a shit, right? Let's work on the Kurfürst Des Moines. Salem? Salem, bruh. Salem, friend? What are the numbers next to the minimap? This, there is a mod which tracks how many fighters exist. to tell you how long the duration is, how many more you have, which is nice. So no AP rockets from that side, which means AP rockets from this side. Unless this guy just charges fucking forward and gets murdered for some stupid reason.
Fighter airborne.
What are you doing, dude? Like, you found this great island cover. Why the hell are you leaving it? Two torps, maybe? He's buried in. We don't have anything on that. We can probably strike into this. But then again, there's an island there. We got 3. Fucking shit. Can't strike something if I can't shoot it. Just gonna drop this. Dick with him some. Let's go for the Des Moines. Be nice if they had a battleship. Wouldn't it? Be nice if they had a battleship. Maybe they kill the Kremlin. Let's try to work on the Des Moines.
Requesting assistance.
Okay, maybe we can do something about the Summers. India's not dead. If the Kurfürst doesn't kill him, if we can pop the Summers.
That's how it's done.
Drop fighter to block the way in for the Richthofen, and we're gonna light the Summers. Who's going to broadside because he's scared of us. If we can see him. Might get lucky. We're not. Come on, come on, come on.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Shoot the man, for God's sakes. Maybe. Nope. Alright, well, good news is Hindi is going to go dark. Because Summers is in smoke for a while. Too close for the long range drop. We'll just take the medium. A little behind, probably too far behind the Kurfürst. Nope, we hit him, we just didn't do any damage.
Autopilot mode enabled.
What are you doing, Goering? I have to deal with the Kurfürst, but then we get overrun. This is fighter, I don't have anything there. Des Moines pushes, Thunderer bails, Goering goes for a back cap for some awesome reason. Hey, get fucked, Thunderer. We don't need this side of the world. Nah. We're good. We're good. Maybe we can surprise motherfucker this dude. Shim has a lot of health. Indy has none. Whatever. Wasted time.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Trimmed off some planes, which is good. No, we trimmed off fighters. Fuck. The Immelmann has Graf Zeppelin torps, but they do less damage. The torpedoes are the secondary armament of the Immelmann. They are not its primary. The primary are the skip bombs. Might get 2, maybe. Or 1. Cool.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Thanks, Goering. Good job on the back cap, bro. Making the plays. Now we get to deal with a Shimakaze we can't kill. No, we just have to hit him. Yeah, we just have to hit him 2, maybe 3 more times. And then he's dead. What? He can just turn? And then we can't hit him? No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Why did you bail? Because there was stuff there, man. Yeah, there was stuff there. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna waste time with this shit. Just go out with more.
Fighter airborne.
So the good news is, get secondaries on this asshole, because God knows what else can we have that'll hit him. Please get hit. Nope.
Our team depends upon you.
So German CVs do not deal with destroyers well. So when we see fucking 5 and 6 destroyers, this is what you get to do. But if we were able to not spend time on this bullshit and assault the Des Moines or assault the Kurfürst or something,
Enemy destroyer sunk.
then you can have impact plays. But even still, I mean, it comes down to what you can do. So, now that we've lost this match, I'm gonna not play this. And if you want to see Immelman play, which the Immelman is good. She is good. I am not saying she's bad, because she is good. I just personally am kind of pissed off at what I'm dealing with at the moment, so I don't want to play her right now. But you can check out my YouTube, because there are multiple matches of the day and also ranked sessions which have a lot of Immelman play that you can check out. But like having the ability to bomb over an island, or you know, like really just do some severe amounts of oof, I mean, it's definitely got its power to it. Just some of what the Midway offers, which frankly I kind of missed. The fuck? We might have this done now. We do. I think you get like a ship or something? Yeah, you do. Premium ship. What did we win, chat? The Haida. It's a good ship. That's actually pretty cool. Woot. Alright, so sorry Immelman, I'm just not feeling you right now. I'm in a Midway kind of mood. So we're gonna play Midway. Should they restrict ships and ship types in ranked? I.e. 1 CV, 1 battleship, 2 battleships, 3 or 4 cruisers. They could, but they don't. The only restriction that they have, well, they restrict to 1 CV. I think there's a restriction on up to 3 battleships. I don't think you often see 4. So I think 3 battleships is a restriction. I think you can have is up to 5 cruisers and 5 destroyers. So I mean, there are restrictions in place, but they allow for a lot of cruiser and destroyer play.
General quarters. Good luck and fair seas.
Sweetsy. Okay. Okay. Help them are so good to see. Shimakaze, Gearing both have smoke, plus they have a Salem to assist. Okay. Okay, so you see Gearing, we don't get a second shot because I'm going after the dude, but we do We do have C, which is good. Does it good work on the Venezia? How many planes did we lose? 4? It's pretty decent for 6K on a Venezia, I guess. Yes, Sweet Sea is the dude that was playing Wooster when we had a long replay analysis kind of thing. I'd kind of forgotten his name, but I think he was in the channel when I was like, what? So, struggle to find motivation. I actually really also struggle to find motivation in general too, which is why ranked or streaming helps. That latches, they'll shoot because he has to stop to go up. So it's gonna trim some planes off. But he comes in with 12, so I mean he still gets the drop. That should hurt. Although it could have hurt more, just saying. Let's keep running. We're outside of the Venezia, which is cool, but because of the gearing being there, it just kind of tilts it. Although that works. Torpedoes for what? What could we torp? Okay. Stalin did turn. Interesting. Can I explain the mechanics of fighters latching? I would rather... Okay, so on my YouTube, I have a lot of information. I have something like 60, 70, maybe even 80 lessons by now where I've explained this mechanic or that mechanic. So I can link you... an explanation on fighters to give you all that information. But I'll have to be able to look. But if you want to just kind of check it out yourself, if you do !YouTube, that will show you the YouTube channel. Yeah, nothing there. Fucking 3 destroyer stuff. And then you could just search the channel, type in fighters. You'll get like 14 different videos, I think, that talk about, you know, how fighters work. A variety of stuff, really.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yeah.
Received. I'm on it.
Smallend is busy. We're gonna hit the Smallend. Okay.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Meanwhile, fucking CVs! But he didn't even know I was there. So, he lost probably about 70% of his health. Without me being there. Just saying. Can we do anything to the gearing? Don't know. Marceau's gonna look to back cap, which is cool. Gearing goes dark. Stealth mode engaged. Might have to work on the Thunder. The real question is, where's the Minotaur? At least the Stalin is not dead. It's pretty cool. Glad about that. Angle into the Thunder, we can start to move up. There's the Minotaur, so he is on top of the Thunder. That's kind of a bitch. You just play ranked for daily crates? I stopped playing ranked, and then I joined TNG, and they had a channel in their Discord where it was like basically ranked hell. And there were a lot of people that would be in that channel and they would stream their ranked matches, and, you know, bitch about like, oh, this dumb motherfucker, you know. So that's what they did. This might be a kill. There we go. So you don't have to worry about that. We go on the Shimagearing. I don't want to go after a Minotaur. HE damage is just going to get repaired by the Minnow, so it's not going to be a kill. And being able to stream in that channel with like people just kind of hanging out and vibing, it like saved rank for me. It was so much fun. So that made me rank out. But I didn't rank out for the hell of it. It was just like, Jesus, that's such a commitment. But having the audience, that worked for me. Just follow the 3-second spam of the AP to find the minnow and smoke.
Enemy destroyer found.
No, it's not about whether I can do damage to a Minotaur. It's the problem is that with a midway, if I strike him with rockets, I deal HE damage. He heals shitloads of that back. If I strike him with bombs, I do HE damage. He heals shitloads of that back. If I light him on fire, he heals that too. He doesn't give a shit. So the only thing that I have that really affects him and sticks, and even then it's not fully, is torpedoes. And Minotaur has such an, I mean, it's got a significant amount of AA, so we're gonna lose a lot of resources to do damage. He's just gonna heal back. Cool. So it's kind of a waste of time to like throw planes away at it. What is my opinion on the future of the game? Where is it going? My opinion on the future of the game is that the devs are systematically trying to figure out what new I will tell you, I'll give it to you in this different version. Okay? Let's say you have a chessboard, right? You've got, whatever. You got pawns that do pawn stuff. Then you've got the king. You've got the queen. You've got a bishop and stuff. You've got whatever. These things are all going to have their place, right? They're all going to have a form of movement, a thing that they do. They attack sideways. They move forward. King moves any direction, 1 square. Queen moves any direction, many squares. Yada, yada, yada. Horse does an L shape. Well, what if you made chess, but instead of having these set number of pieces, you could choose what the backline was. So instead of having a knight, you could have a spearman or something, where instead of going 2 forward and 1 over, he ends up going 3 forward and 1 over. Well, then that changes all the math. That changes the way that it moves. If a bishop could move 3 squares, or move an amount of squares and then 1, and then 1 jumping off the color like in a forward direction or something. So it goes back and then it's forward. It goes forward to where it's always going to be advancing until it can't advance anymore. Well, theoretically, I guess you could go backwards. But what if you altered the pieces in a way that the game still works, but you're fundamentally altering the possibilities in the game space? That's what it feels like they're trying to do. So when they're going to add subs are going to change what could happen. When they add sap shells, semi-armor piercing, that changes what flanking can do. It's not about being burned down by fire. It's about showing enough angle that you're still just getting manhandled by sap. Changing the size of the gun calibers, changing the armor on heavy ships, changing the way that AA, what the new normal for AA is going to be. I mean, all that stuff is kind of happening. I would assume they're going to keep dicking around with it, because what else can they do? However, how many years is the game going to last? I don't know. That I can't answer. That I don't know.
Action stations.
The game could last another 2 years, could last another 10 years. World of Tanks, I don't think people have often played World of Tanks for 10 or 15 years or however the hell long it's been. I'm sure people come, and then they go. And then they come back, and then they leave again. They go all sorts of different, wherever the hell they're going to go to. World of Warships can be the same. You don't know about the sub thing, though? It'll be a toxic shitstorm when they come. Well, here's a really easy way to think about what is a sub gonna do. It's a destroyer with really low detection that shoots torps every X amount of minutes. Instead of their torps being Super position based, they're going to have a tracking element to them. But even then, you're going to get warned that the torps are coming because you're going to be pinged. You're going to see where the ping hits your ship, so you're going to know the direction the torps are coming because you'll know the direction that the sub shot you from. So they're basically low detection, lower damage destroyers. How much does that change the game? There's a destroyer with even less detection and less damage. Is that a big thing? Does that just like fundamentally fuck the game in half? No. But it'll be different. That is the truth. So the Z is in Bravo before the daring is, so we can try to see if we can cut something off here. See Yang. Good news is, whoever shot at us shot into a bow-end target and didn't do anything. So that's useful. Maybe it's a radar Yu Yang? It's too far for friendly ship support, so we can keep hounding this. Summers is going to be able to take C, which is good. Kremlin is isolating. Nip them a little more. We'll probably take torps against the Kremlin. Really? You have a smoke? And he's just like, nah, I ain't gonna use it, I'm good. I think we work on the Thunderer. I don't have a line on the Kremlin. Eat shit from Petro. Whose AA is off. I am okay with this. That guy doesn't like CVs, so I'm a little surprised he turned his AA off. Whatever. You have rockets.
Requesting fire support.
You rocket the Thunderer? I think Jingles said the game was going to die when they came out with RPF. Yes, the CV can spot anything anywhere on the map, but it puts its resources at risk to do so. When it runs out of resources, it becomes combat ineffective. If you believe the planes don't matter, then unfortunately I'm not going to be able to convince you that the planes matter, because you've already decided they don't. But that is how it is balanced. It's a resource-limited class. Just like a healer can heal somebody forever until they run out of mana. Then they can't heal anymore because they ran out of mana. CV can kill anybody for as long as he's got planes. When he doesn't have planes, he can't kill anybody. Because that's how it works. Summers is doing some secret mission DD shit. Might have to look for the Yu Yang. His AA is off. I don't understand what the fuck's going on there. Sure, but radar is an even more limited resource. Yes, I guess, but you can overlap radars. So the limitation on the resource can be mitigated. That doesn't... It might get a kill. It does. Cool. Let's work on the Kremlin. Maybe on the Yu Yang. Don't know where the Yu Yang is. Could be YOLOing down the center. secret mission, Summers. I know what I must do. Fire, please. Oh, 2K, he's dead.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Z versus a daring Petro. We have to look for this Yu Yang that has disappeared off the face of the earth. Protesting CVs without using AA? Sure. I don't know what RPF on CVs looked like. We are detected. So where the fuck is this guy? He's not over there. There we go.
All stations.
700
concentrate
health.
Fire on the target.
You got the Z. See the shots in the air. He hit him with one. He hit him with a second. Hit him with a third. Hit him with a fourth. Like 700 health. What the fuck?
Our team has taken the lead.
Just saved myself from that. No game with CVs is a good game. Sure, bro. It's a hard life. I'm an 07. I'm one of the best players in the game. I can kill any noob I come across because I'm fucking better than them. And CVs just destroy the game. It's unfair how I can be better than everyone, kill everyone, carry any game I'm in. But then CVs show up and it's just...
Good game, everyone.
Yeah. My heart bleeds. It bleeds. Bleeds for the people that can't just, like, win because, I'm amazing and they get fucked. I just, I don't know, man. Even with CVs, dude still has whatever the win rate he has. So I'm pretty sure that the airstrike mechanic actually came from subs. Basically, when they initially came out with submarines, battleships and cruisers literally had no defense. Like, they didn't. You could shoot at the sub if it was surfaced, but if it was not surfaced, you had nothing to strike the subs with at all. Realistically, do you want to like YOLO charge a sub in a battleship? Fuck no. So, I mean, obviously that's not the greatest, happiest choice that you could ever choose.
Enemy
But
battleship sunk.
just the fact that there was nothing. I don't know if I love you or I hate you, but I do respect you. Well, thank you very much for the resub, Joyous Vibes. Thank you for the 2 months, dude. So, and that's where I had a conversation with a clanmate that was like, I'm gonna stop this for a second. That's where I had a conversation with a clanmate saying, even if it doesn't do very much, you need to give a player a way to interact with the enemy that's dealing with them. For instance, there might be ships that have terrible AA. A Shimakaze doesn't have great AA. It's not going to kill a bunch of planes. But at least you have a means of interacting. Versus if you were in a tier 3 ship, say, that has no AA at all, and you just have planes shooting you. It's... Even if you had terrible AA, at least you were doing something, albeit it's frustrating that it's not resulting in plane kills and it's not really protecting you because your AA was shitty. You know, it's some dude with a handgun on the deck firing at the plane. Whatever. But there's a catharsis that at least you as a player have a way to interact with a thing. So I argued that there should be something that could give some kind of interaction. And sure enough, Wargaming came up with a battleship can call in like a plane to drop a depth charge or something, a little depth charge strike where a CV is called out. So if somebody clicks the map or says where a destroyer is, or a sub is, you know, a battleship could basically click, Put a little targeting reticle on the water out to like 6 kilometers or something, and bloop, drop a thing into it and hope that it matters on a cooldown. You know, 1, 2, 3 minutes, whatever the hell it is. Because again, the battleship's not going to want to like get so close to a sub that he's going to park on top of the sub and throw depth charges overboard. That'd be suicidal. So once they had that mechanic in the game, I think they added the airstrike mechanic because, well, they'd already developed the code for it, so why not get use out of it, which they put on to the Dutch line, which could be interesting. Lowenhart, please. I'm sorry, I'm playing ranked. I'm not playing lower tier stuff at the moment. The skill ceiling for anti-CV play is too low for that. Green players are the same as super unicums. Aw, you're extremely wrong with that. If your thought is a green player can put the reticle on a target and shoot something, just like a super unicum can put a reticle on the target and shoot something, if all you're looking at is the ability to strike somebody for 7 to 12k damage, like if that's your metric for success, then you're missing out on a shitload of game knowledge, choices, decision making, resource options, all that shit. Just the ability to hit something, like, well, it's accurate, so I can shoot you. Speaking on anti-CV, not as CV. Then I'm not sure what you're talking about in regards to that. You're talking about in regards, like, to AA? Because I would also argue against that. I mean, your map positioning is the strength of your response to what a CV can do to you. So if you're against an Immelman and you use island cover to block the long attack lines that the Immelman's going to come in with, you're going to cock block the Immelman. If you position in such a way where you're angled to where the Immelman has to go around aggressively or can't easily make a strike, it diverts them to a different target. That's something that a super unicum player is going to be able to see. If all you're looking at is like, my AA shoots for 100 damage per second, and like that's the beginning, that's the beginning and the end of everything, there's no other plane interactions, then I'm sorry, I disagree. Well, the planes could go somewhere else. True, they could. But if I have an enemy ship that's right here and I don't have a bomber, how do I interact with it? Do I come in all the way for a broadside shot, coming all the way down here to take this shot on that target? Is that what I do? Is that even feasible? Is it realistic? What if there's other ships on the way? What if it's got protection? What if it has other ships that happen to be over here or on this island, or a ship that's wide? Do I go all the way to the one line to come down to come in and get this broadside strike? It's not about my AA does 100 damage per second. It's map positioning. Like right now, we have a forward buffer of a Smolensk that's going to have an AA presence here. Hayate I don't think has great AA. So you have a Minotaur with a forward buffer, a Smolensk with a forward buffer, Petra with a buffer. There's kind of a weak spot maybe in the middle, and a Moskva going wide. So we have a forward defensive line in terms of AA. You factor that in on what the lines the Midway has are, and you position accordingly.
Proceeding to assist you.
My AA does 100 DPS. Well, this sucks. At least we tagged him. But we do know he's there, which is good. We don't get back in on that. I don't really have ways in on the Petro. I might be able to torp into this if he stays away from the island. Can't strike a Minotaur. Minotaur's going to be in smoke. Could try to deal with the Daring, but he's going to be out of our minnow cover. Petro is the target. We haven't seen the Haragumo. Okay. Fighter should fuck off soon. It does. We go dark here? I would like to go dark. I don't know what he's looking to do. Well, I guess try to deal with that. Holland goes down. That's pretty great.
Done, Commander.
I am excited about that.
Roger. Proceeding to assist.
Probably slams on the brakes. People want to dodge. Might not. Do you have a long heal? He did not slam on the brakes. Son of a bitch! It's fine. Petro pushing rocket planes. We don't have Tiny Tim, so we're not going to do much damage to a Petro. Are we in an end cap? Don't know what we broke. Double Petro's a problem. Moskva's not faring well. Petro's helping. I think we have to retorp into this. Speaking of, there's no battleships, so we can push harder. Goes for the Moskva. Moskva, you can strike twice. Let's try to deny the follow-up strike. How do we get in on this? 'Cause I don't think we do.
White anti-aircraft fire support.
There's the other DD. They kill the Daring. Hayate plus Smolin, they kill the Daring. Does the Smolin die? They trade. Hayate is low. Minotaur Haragumo, that's a fucking problem. How do we deal with this shit? Because it's looking like we don't. I don't have a way in on that. I mean, I do, but it's not going to do anything. We're down 60,000 health. That's big. Can work on the outer Petro now. We're spotted by the Haragumo. I don't have lines for this shit. I mean, I can try to go on this. Moskva dies. It's burned down. I feel like they keep putting damage into this guy, which was like the original damage target, but then the other dude got hurt. This is fuck. That was big. That was useful. More of that, please. We're running out of resources. Fuck, man.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Good. Bomb the other Petro. Get dunked by the Haragumo. If this somehow wins out, maybe we can make a play? I don't know. It's just us and a Petro. Petro could one-shot the Minnow. Maybe. We don't have 20k off bombs. Ooh, he stopped seeing us, so that helps a little.
You're the last hope.
Cool. Unlimited planes! CV would never run out of resources. A good CV would always be able to make it through. What happens when it's only tough choices? There are never tough choices for a CV. CV can always make it through. Okay. Double Petro is a bitch. Minotaur and a smoke screen that we can't kill or affect. DDs can't take shots at him. So what? We do damage to a minnow and just lose planes over and over? Okay. What does that get us? Anything? Does that help? No. So what do we do? Nothing. But there's nothing you can do. 100 DPS. Green player. Just fucking position, bro. That's all you do.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
I don't even know if I have a way in. 6 bombs. Lose 2 to 3 to the minnow, 1 to the Haragumo, maybe 2. Eat that on the torp protection. Cool. I don't know if he was in that or not. Nope. Seems he was not. Still have defense damage con up. Did kill some planes.
Problem solved, sir.
In your first few games of Saipan, you lost all your planes in the first 5 minutes? Yep. I can believe that. Pingity ping ping, pingity ping. Didn't they have a ricochet effect? I guess they removed that.
Fire alarm.
The enemy is about to win.
Might have been able to get through to shoot him once. Yay. Ah. Well, the potential saved us. Hey. $3 million potential. Yeah, Saipan is very generous in potential damage. I don't know. Are you saying that CVs are well balanced against the other classes in the game, or are you just saying that they are not as bad as most people think? To an extent, CVs are not as bad as people think. In terms of well balanced, if you look at it in terms of a 1v1, well, if you can deal damage and the enemy can't, I mean, that's pretty favorable in terms of a 1v1. But realistically, no games are 1v1s outside of like that weird, little clan brawl or something that was a 1v1, literally. Because of that, you will be expected to lose resources on these targets or those targets or whatever. It may get down to a 1v1 as ships die and stuff, but the question is, how many resources do you still have at the end of the game? Because we could be against, for instance, the last thing on the map could be that Minotaur. Well, we had 6 bombs. Do we kill the Minotaur? No. We had 5 rockets. Do we kill the Minotaur? No. We had 4, maybe 5 torps. Do we kill the Minotaur? No. So it doesn't matter that we have planes. We could have twice as many planes. We probably still don't kill the Minotaur. He just kills us or runs us down. That being said, we can angle to him a lot. We can string it out for a long fucking time. But in terms of can we get the kill in that situation? No, probably not. But the big thing is, when it comes to balance, the question is more, if the CV shows up and it's a 12v12 or a 7v7 or an 8v8, what does the CV bring? And does what the CV bring unbalance the match? To me, I see the CV's interactions to be of a limited, small scope. And because of that, I think that basically CVs break the rules a little. They break the detection mechanics a little. It's not a surface ship that's actually detecting you, it's planes that are aerial detecting you. The surface ship throws health on the line if it's going to butt up against another DD to spot the DD or whatever, or something, or it gets into radar range. Sure, planes don't. So that means carriers excel at scouting. That's not a bad thing. It's okay for you to be able to scout for a teammate with little risk to yourself. There are classes in other games that do that legit, like they have stealth, so they can scout for free without taking damage. This is not something that's bizarre or not normal for gameplay. In terms of the ability to deal damage, they're very accurate, sure. But at the same time, if you watch like Potato Quality taking shots at fucking 24 kilometers, he can dev strike a bitch. Accuracy comes down to the skill of one's play. And while CVs are going to be very accurate even to an average player, put reticle on target, take shot. As opposed to, consistently nailing 24 kilometers shots in a battleship, your damage potential is on a completely different scale. Battleship can just slaughter you. CV will deal a set amount of damage, 3,000, 7,000, 12,000 with bombs or something. If you get all the torps in, maybe it's 18 to 20 something. I mean, it can be significant. Not going to say it's not, but it's gated. So the interactions, like, it's very rare for a CV to get a dev strike. It's possible if you're in a destroyer and you eat a shitload of torps or something, but it's rare for a CV to get a dev strike. Are there ways that you could pull power out of a CV? Yes. You could remove spotting, you could put spotting delays, you could remove planes, you could remove plane health, you could remove damage, you could remove a lot of stuff. You could tweak CVs down, they'd still be interesting and fun to play. It just comes down to what does it bring and how do you use it. Bogsy hit a 70k shot in the Ohio? Sure. Ohio's got some pretty nasty fucking guns. What do you think about slide or guided bomb adding to game? May change anything? Slide or guided bomb adding? I don't know what that means. So what's competitive play like? Competitive play is going to look at a lot of different possibilities on the map and trying to figure out what is the most important to you, and then building a team around taking those positions and getting the most out of them. And of course, the other part of competitive play is, what do you do when everything goes wrong? Because that happens too. Like, the competitive team that I play with, or played on, because I guess they swapped CVs, so I'm on a different team now? I don't know. Their goal was, we want to win 60 to 70% of our matches. So we know we're going to lose 30 to 40 of them, but we want to win 60 to 70% of them. So they make a strategy that wins 60 to 70% of their games. If it wins more, great. But it's not that losing is, oh, this strategy doesn't work. It's literally designed to lose 3 to 4 matches out of 10 because it will win 6 to 7 matches out of 10.
Good luck and fair seas. Roger. Proceeding to assist you.
Single DD. Oh, we're against an FDR. Yeah, I need to cock block this. Okay. Card turns out, that's fine. Still latches though. Just latched. Forces a recall. Interesting. Tries to drag it back to get shot down, loses planes for it. Daka Daka. Is he coming back in? Might have to bomb B. He is coming back in. Okay, we'll continue to guard. He's probably going for the Montana or something.
Hanging there. Help is on the way.
Let's go with some torp planes, see if maybe we can strike into another ship. That latches, forces a recall. Keeps him off the Montana. He fucks off. Did he lose planes? No. If only. We trimmed off a third of his bombs. We didn't get any spotting on Alpha. Or sorry, Bravo, but we actually touched Alpha before they did, which is nice. Rocket planes I'm not concerned about. It's fine. Moskva's the thing to note. Does latch, goes to the Moskva, gets shot down. Might kill some planes. Nah, seems not. Still though, rocket plane's not that scary. I'm okay with that. Also a Stalin over here too. Interesting. Petro is gonna 1v1. No, he's gonna game return in front of a Stalingrad. So let's see how low the Petro goes. Limbo! Yeah. Group A does nothing. Walking Dead. Good hits.
Attention. Reporting the target
Felt that. Recalled. Can we work on the Moskva Stalin? Moskva Stalin's not a joke. Working on this would be good, but this is 3 versus 2. Stalin's hurt. Guys sling up this way onto the Moskva, get him to push out. God, I hate that shit where the fucking planes are off in the middle of nowhere. Can't strike there. Unfortunate. Where they just spawn all the way at the edge of wherever. So the good news is that
Concentrate fire on the target.
it's 1-to-1. We technically have an edge, which is kind of cool. There we go. Torps for this maybe? That latches. And so does that actually. Double latch. I don't know if it kills all his planes before he drops, but it's gonna kill a lot. Yeah, we only got 6 plane kills, but he had 12 and he's down to none. So that went poorly for him. That goes 2/3 of his torp inventory. I can't do anything on that because the Moskva I don't have a torp angle on, and the Stalingrad I would have to sweep under the Moskva to deal with it. Maybe we can work on this Stalin though? He might not see this, but he... No, buddy, get in the... He's... Okay, he's radared.
Fire on the enemy warship.
I don't have a fighter for him, but it's fine. We will cut out this way because the Stalin has no AA over there. These guys are still grouped or something. So we can cut that line in. Montana is pushing, which is awkward, friend. Please don't be that guy. We have a heal in 5. You have to cut in... Shit. God damn it. Fuck. Shit. Nothing you can do. Shoots down planes. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Fuck.
Roger.
Come
Proceeding to assist you.
on, planes. You gotta do the thing, man. Why are you charging this?
Get back.
What is the purpose of this, dude? Why are you doing this? The MVR's gonna fucking farm you.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Please, dude.
Get back.
Please, dude. Please, dude. Oh, maybe we'll catch on the edge here. Does he kill these planes? Well, those planes fucked off. Smolensk got detonated. And the Stalin got killed by the Shima. So we completely lost this flank. Do we have another drop or no? I don't know if we do. Cool. This is extremely rough. Double detonation. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know where the hell the Shimakaze is. Well, we found him. That's cool. Can we do something about it? 8,000
All
health.
stations, requesting fire support.
These. Derp. Protecting A for what it's worth. Gearing's getting in position to do something. Maybe. Petra's still alive versus the Moskva. No idea. Don't care. Hey, we got hits. That's cool. Moskva's far enough away I don't have to worry about shots. He's gonna light the gearing.
Get back.
Smoke! Smoke! Probably gets radared by the Stalin. Can drop a fighter for him. Don't know if the Shima's out of AA range. It covers him at least. Fuck, he has tons of health. Repub is full. We're not detected. No, we are detected? Fuck. God bless defensive fire. Three planes, 4 planes. Cool. Just let me get another drop. Come on, come on, come on. Whatever. Shima's spotting us. Since he's over there, we get shot by the repub soon. Shima's extremely close. He's over here. Gearing's dead, so that's cool. So he would have turned in this way, maybe, looking for us. Where the fuck? I don't know where he is. Doesn't matter. We die. It's okay. Big shots on the Stalin. Maybe we do something there. Yeah, he's within 10, so he's up there somewhere.
Our team depends upon you.
I don't know where the fuck this dude is. Okay. Not where I expected you to be, friend. Do we actually get to shoot here? We do. Might be a kill. Maybe. Well, that's cool.
Enemy destroyer founder.
Dead.
The enemy is about to win.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I could have hunted the Shima. Tried to help that off flank. Double detonation was a bitch. Didn't have a way in on the Moskva. I don't know. I'm surprised to see so many cruisers. That's abnormal. Looking forward to T6 and 7 ranked next month. Just remember, there's no radars at tier 6, 7. Well, there's one radar at 7, I think. It's one premium ship, maybe 2 premium ships that can radar. Yeah, I guess there's the Atlanta, the Indianapolis. Maybe there's a Russian ship that can radar. I don't know. So, smoke stuff will be particularly obnoxious. Hello, Vodka. What's up, man? Oh, and the Belfast. Okay, so there was another one. Against an FDR again. So he could have tried to stay on the Shima. Or I could have tried to go hard on the Stalingrad at mid that I think people were working on for a long period of time in that last one. Just like that little knot of Moskva Stalin was it's like, how do I unravel this? And how do we not lose to this? So I spent a lot of time looking at it. Maybe that was the error. Maybe that I spent way too much time looking on it. Thanks for the follow, Vodka. Right. Marso Shima. We'll look for FDR planes. We were able to trim off a bunch in the last one, which was kind of nice. Maybe we can do that again. Hoy hoy. Hey, Paneramix. I don't think I've seen you around in a bit. It's good to see you, dude. I see no planes, which is interesting. Is he doing some like long play where he's off on like the edges or something so we don't see him? Chiseled him for some. 6 planes to do it, but it was damage on the DD. Don't know where the Stalin is. Still don't see any FDR planes. Is he going for a CV snipe? Some like really late thing? Or maybe just didn't load in. Been busy? Alright. Marceau's defensive AA is down. We do have a small over here, so I think we are going to harass the Marceau. There's the bombs. Stalin is going to be a problem.
Get back.
Come on, dude. He's gonna fucking farm you, bro, if you move forward.
Proceed to capture that area. Received. I'm on it.
2? Just 1. But there is a small over here. Des Moines gonna be a problem. But I mean, there's a whole bunch of friends that this dude's trying to make over here. It would be a shame if we weren't trying to introduce them. I mean, you know, it's neighborly and shit. Yeah, well, we did what we could do. Torps for the Stalin Goliath. Yeah, he got fucking nailed. Bombs on the Marceau. I mean, might happen. Continues through to the Stalin. Yeah, this...
Well done, Commander.
Without protection against an FDR, like, that's a problem. Evan knows how to play, though. Still, it's 3v2. Yeah, these guys need to stop running. Stop looking to hide or some shit. He should fight her here. Can work on the Stalin. Guess he's saving the fighter. That's right, and there's a Goliath. So many people. So many friends. Might get lucky. Could be kind of hilarious. I think the planes get out because they're in smoke. Nope, still shooting. Should get some damage. Just don't know what the damage was in. Okay. Again with the bombs. I'll give him some protection. Goliath makes a move. Marceau dies. Maybe. That's cute. Oh, he eats that shit. Donk, 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 donk. I was wondering where the fuck the defensive fire was coming from. It was the Marceau. Back to HVARS, trying them out. Seeing if it's something that makes a difference. Because there were just so many damn DDs. Alright, cool.
Taking the lead.
Eva holds that shit. Drop a fighter, keep these guys okay. FDR sucks dick against DDs, so... Eva's probably going to be able to massage that one out. 1800, we might be able to take this. Still has his defensive fire going. There we go. Fuck yes, we can torp threat the Stalin.
Our victory is in sight.
Big plays out of Feva.
Reporting the target position.
The shipment didn't take C. What the hell was he doing? Sure. I'll let the Stalin shoot me. Not that I'm excited about that, but I think, you know, if we can pull some... if we can pull some aggro off the other Stalin, that'll be good. Bombs as well? Yeah, cool. He is shooting us. Let's see how much damage he does. None? He did some damage. He didn't shoot the Stalin though, which is great. Fighter gets fucking killed because it spawned on top of the Stalingrad for some derped up reason.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Proceeding to assist you.
Woot. Triple fire, Jesus. Does that stick? It does.
Fire on the designated target. We'll go.
He's having a bad day. How the fuck did the Shimakaze not take C? I guess he was scared of the Des Moines radar.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. Our
Like-
victory is in sight.
Did you see the ass kicking that Marceau got? Like, are you paying attention? Okay. Des Moines going in on the Minnow. Minnow is angled. Des Moines wants all the citadels. Minnow is living. Minnow has a super heal. Super heal ain't a joke. He dead. We're low on resources, but we're okay. I don't know if I love you or hate you, but I do respect you. I appreciate the respect. Right. Percent on the Yamato. Yamato is dead. No, he's healing. It'd take probably about 17k off of the torp run if all 8 land. But we will have a fighter that's gonna catch these planes and drive them off. That'll give him some space. Here we go. Latched. That's 7 planes. Daka Daka. Cool. So he's down to 2. He might get a second strike, but probably loses at least 1 plane before he comes back in, which will mitigate what's coming out. Probably used a damage con. And then we'll get another plane on here, so he won't be able to just style all over him. But it is a Yamato. Did he not kill the second plane? He did not. That is a bad line, so he was rushed. Yeah, very little damage. So that fighter will keep him, well, mildly safe. I guess we could just like, we could be a total bro move here and double fighter. He is on fire because of Thunderer. Might burn out because Thunderer. R.I.P. Ramza. Thunderer goes down. Just cock block the FDR for the rest of the game. Latches, still inside the perimeter. To the gentleman that asked what latch means, it means that is when the planes go from a patrol state to now being latched onto an enemy planes to go after, pursue, and attack. And juked. These planes are dead. He's recalling. Maybe he's out of planes? Man, why you stall the game? Go. Rocket planes don't matter. We could just screen this shit for them. Rocket planes will shoot stuff. I mean, the Stalingrad will get a whole bunch of shatters. They only do 32 mil pens. They might light some fires. Rocketing the Smolensk would be good. Goodness me, take that border out to dinner first before you do that. Did set a fire. Down half his planes. Gets one more shot off. Only have a single torp plane, son of a bitch. We can still play Captain Cockblock though. He's coming in now, he's gonna set it for the fight. Probably loses another plane before he shoots. That leaves with 2. Should shoot about now. Oh wow. Shoots with 1 plane, Jesus. The oof is real. Doesn't get much there. So we cockblock the FDR. He comes out with bombs or torps or whatever, we just lock those down. Okay, well, we're not gonna kill all 14 of them. But we can. Oh, is he gonna go underneath? He is not. He's late on the turn, so he latches. And after he shoots, we can then still hang out. His patrol fighter's not going to peel the fighters because interceptors don't interact with patrol fighters. He gets to come in on the Stalin. So he's losing planes to be able to make an attack. Still has 5. Takes a drop, probably about to lose 1. Well, that's the game. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? What is this? Where are the words for this song? Fly Me to the Moon lyrics. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Kind of had that song in my head for like all day. I really like the last 2 weeks. Hey, thank you Thalamus for the 100 bits. Would I take a song request for channel points while in queue? Ooh, that would be interesting. I can't guarantee I'd do it well though.
Action stations.
You had a plan that did not include the minnow dying. Well, I was prepared to fighter you up, keep you safe from the CV, but toward the end there, the FDR was like, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna lose planes, and I'm gonna take the shots I can take. So, you did take some damage, but the Thunder being able to just barrage you, what are you gonna do? You gonna priority sector Thunder shells? So, not really fuck all you can do in that situation. You had 0 AA left? Well, it didn't matter. You're in a Yamato. I mean, Yamato doesn't have much AA in the first place.
Let's give him a hard time.
Have I found a new job? No, I haven't looked for it yet. Lose 1 plane, maybe 2 planes? Okay, well, we did get out. It's Marceau and a Shima, so the Shima's going to Charlie. Why are you mid? Why would you do that? What is the purpose of that, sir? You did kick his ass, though. Well, there you go.
Teammate, I need your support.
In other words, I love you. Alright, where is this dude? You can get resets. That's important. Sadly, though, still behind. Minnow is still behind on the resets. Plus, the Stalin's gonna come in and fuck it all up. So, can we try for resets again? Nope. Wah wah. Double Stalin Yamato, 4 push against 2. That's a problem. We have to win this side. Yeah, the Shimakaze refusing to cap. What the fuck was up with that? Bruh, did you see what happened to the Marceau? Dude, you can cap. You have my permission. You can cap. You can go forward and take the cap now. What the hell was he doing?
I need intelligence data.
That was some weird shit, man. He's all the way over there. Yeah. Not interested in getting fucked by a Minotaur. But that's just what's gonna happen. Because we can't dally here. Oh, please eat a torp. Please eat a torp. I don't think we catch this asshole because he's just too fast. Well, we got 1 bite into him, which is kind of cute. We do have 5 planes. We could try to strike into the Marceau again. Right? He's what, bombing the Hindi? They have some engine boost left. Fighter will latch, but all these planes are dead anyway, so does that really fucking matter? Hey look, it didn't matter. Good, they're both ready to kite, which is great.
I need intelligence data.
Oh, fuck you. Bro, you just saw the shit. Literally 4 seconds ago.
Fire support.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was just silly. Bruh, fuck you. Intelligence data. Dude, were you not looking? Were you not seeing that shit while I was lighting it as the last plane died? Literally seconds before you hit the key? Come on, dude. Why are you getting so close that the Marceau can reset you? Why would you do that? What is their Shiki doing? I don't know. Oh, he probably saw the Audacious. What else is there? I know what I must do. Holland's gonna get reset. Maybe. Don't get reset. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so there's Yamato, and then there's a Stalin over there. Stalin is turning in because don't torp me, bruh. So he's showing a lot of side to a Thunder. Our heal runs out. Sad times. I could try to strike this dude. I think I have to strike this dude. Maybe I could strike him and strike the other.
I need intelligence
This fucker's just gonna wiggle around. Please get hurt.
I need fire support. I need fire support.
What do you want, buddy? Alright. Please make this be worth it. Please let something happen there. We're gonna torp the Stalin because we need to stall this advance. Because these guys are over here just fucking around. Shimakaze's gonna go for the YOLO because that's what Shimas do. I know what I must do. So we're gonna hit the Stalin again, try to stop them from pushing. And I actually like that these guys are pushing out because all that does is stall. I'm staying mid so I can affect both flanks. I could actually move forward and take shell fire. We do not have engine boost up. That's defensive. Oh, fuck! Yeah. Just drop before all the planes are dead. But at least the defensive fire got used, so we know that. We can try to work the Stalin still. Be really sexy if the Thunderer did something. Holland's dead. Shima's going for the YOLO. Hindi could kill the Marceau. I mean, yeah, it's a Marceau, but it's fucking Hindenburg. Yeah, I think he goes down. I don't think that happens. We're gonna work on this dude. He is hurt. His defensive fire is still up. How fucking sexy is that? At least we had oh, Jesus Christ. We'll pull fire pretty soon because my hull will be spotted. Should be okay. Are we in a fire? Secret mission complete. He's still on fire? He is not. I'm gonna start reversing. Once we get spotted by the Stalin, then we're gonna start reversing. Because I want him to take shots at us because we're a CV. Maybe I don't have to reverse yet. I am showing... Hey!
That's how it's done.
Even better. Pretty fucked on resources. Let's just take the engine boost. Maybe we can massage this into 2 strikes.
Nice work.
Might be able to take 4. So we took a hit there.
Our victory is in sight.
Well done, Commander.
I think he wants me to hide in A10. I don't know why he wants me to hide in A10. Oh, maybe there's a Shima in A10? Maybe that's what it is? Okay, there we go. Sorry. We can unblock this. He's scared of a Shimakaze in A10. Bombs? There's... You found him. What do you want me to do? He's in smoke. Kill him. You got this, bruh. I believe in you, sir. You're a Minotaur, he's a Shimakaze. Smash made in heaven. A smash made in heaven, if you will. He might have torped us, I don't know. How long on these planes? It just landed. Single strike. Stalin is bailing. Oh, big hits on the ass. And a fire too. That might kill him. Nope, he repaired it. So he dies to probably Minotaur? No, Thunderer. Thunderer shells, of course. Maybe Minnow. Minnow from downtown! Shima got the CV. Yeah, once we spotted the Audacious, you see that Shima? Oh, you know it, bruh. Logic has no place in this discussion anymore. I know what I must do. That's Shimakaze, Captain. Creature spotted. We shall go in. I mean, is there any other way? Zur again. Didn't we just go against him? In Stalingrad, I think. I think we went against Zur in a Stalin. Immelman. Constant pressure. Have to be aware of that. Could go for a CV snipe.
General quarters.
So Immelman could be an issue. Immelman can go for a CV snipe, so it's definitely something we have to pay attention to. Minotaur's got AA presence. Torpedo planes for this might be going for us. Not going to be able to do much on this, so I'm just going to take the shot that we can take. It's fine. Lost some planes. Lost 4. 4's good. Be God, metal birds! Hitchcock's the birds. The Boyds. He probably comes back for the Yamato, but what we can do is we can help the Minotaur cap. Oh, you, please. Bro, you didn't beach, did you? Come on, dude, don't be like that. Can torp the Goliath Cur first. And he is going for the Yamato. So we'll strike the Yamato, he won't do a lot of damage, but he only gets to strike once. Or does he? He might sling into our fighters. He recalls. Okay. That's what he did. Cockblock this line if he wants to continue harassing the Yamato. He might have gotten a flood for all I know. Their Shima's getting dumpstered. Their Goliath's getting dumpstered too. Port bomb or skip bombs don't have a line in here, don't have a line in there, so it might go for the Minotaur. Pop the heel because Goliath A is not a joke. Plus Smolensk. Would like you to stay broadside, comrade. Jesus fuck! Didn't lead enough. Might get something there. Need to reset the fighters. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Gonna go for the Yamato. Yamato turns in. Please turn in. Yamato turns in. Latch. Damn, didn't take. Can't come in this way. Could go for the Minotaur. This is where like the cock blocking the line of attack. Very important. Could work on a minnow, but the minnow's gonna be able to heal significantly, in which case I think we work on the Shima because he's already hurt. But he is going to go on the Minnow. Minnow will be able to take care of himself though. Shoots out 7 clicks. Oh, he's sneaking back on the Yamato because he's not going to use the island cover. Got it. That's effective. Pop the engine boost. We want to get on the Shimakaze while we can. The further he gets away, the less more AA friends he has. Big hits, big hits. Relit because he left his AA on.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Our team has taken the lead.
We got hurt from something. Maybe he skip bombed us. I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. Probably did actually. Minotaur is forming up with the Yamato, which is cool. It's a bro move. Swings on the Yamato. Okay, Small's down. Fuck yes. This is good stuff. Element is pushing here. Conqueror Minnow has to push for B because they don't have any way to take A. There's just too much shit going on. But we can drop a fighter for the Yam. And
Problem solved, sir.
Minotaur is still going to be doing Minnow stuff. Plus we might be able to spot the Minotaur. We can rocket into the Can rocket into the Conqueror. Did see the Minnow. There's some skip bombs and shit. Minnow's AA is off. I appreciate your contribution there, Mr. Minnow. Thank you, friend. Also can appreciate that. More of that, please. Yeah, like what the fuck, dude? I don't think he realizes his AA is off. I think sometimes people hit priority sector and they just don't know that they accidentally turned off the AA. Instead of hitting O, they hit P. Hey, Hino. What's up, man? Immelman bombs for the Stalin? Yeah, those strike the Stalin. Those might latch. Was he going for us? No, he's turning. He's turning to catch the Stalin. Those latch before he does it. So...
Our victory is in
Get the fuck on there. Recalls. Give me some DACA. Damn it. Gimme some lovin', gimme some lovin', gimme some lovin', gimme some lovin'. Every day. Do 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 do. Hey Sens, thanks for the follow, dude. Six bombs, pretty sexy. Come back in, do that again. Conqueror's AA is not... It's nothing to write home about. I do think it's better than the Yamato, but it's also probably beat to shit. Or at least slightly beat to shit. We don't get another drop on that. That's on 3. Should be our rank 2. Hey bud, rawr. Glad I'm online. You've been sick today? Oh, some bad food? That sucks. Well, I hope you feel better, dude. He just wants it over faster. Nobody turns off their AA in a minnow. That is possible. Leroy Jenkins. Is there a CV? There is not. Let's look up this one. Beyond the Sea. So anybody who's played BioShock? Da 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 do 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 do. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high. Unfortunately, I don't go high very well. Then straight to her arms I'll go sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. I don't know, that one's fun. It's a BioShock song. Don't go too high, sorry. I actually have... It kind of surprises me how deep my voice is, because I worked in customer service for a long time, so like I naturally have a high... Thanks! Oh, I'm so good to see you! Oh yes, Rar, thank you! Thanks for calling yada yada! What have I walked into? Has rank dunked to sconce? I just wanted to sing.
action stations.
Triple battleship, Conqueror, Yamato, Kurfürst. Double Summers. Key? Oh, buddy. Buddy, don't do this to me, dude. Don't be like that, friend. Let's try to inspire him to get the fuck into Bravo. The college humor version is a laugh. It's on YouTube. Thank you for the bits, Thalmus. There's a Stolly. Well, we don't get to go in on the Summers then. Or do we? Let me shark around over here. So we'll pre-drop because we're going to be going into a fighter, which sucks. 28 seconds on the Summers. Okay, Captain Dude Man just got into Charlie, which means we're going to lose some 3 planes. We're going to look for a reset here. Fuck! Maybe. Cool, got resets. So we're going to refighter the Summers, see if we can save his smoke. But that does put us ahead of the cap race. Yeah. Which is cool. Then maybe we can bomb the Stalingrad. Holland could look after himself. Although, as long as he's lit, he's going to be eating oof from people that don't like him. Stalin is hurt, though, which is cool. That fighter goes down soon? Or did he replace the fighter? I don't know. A mystery for the ages. What's going on? This dude's YOLOing for like safety and shit. Bomb him again. He got thonked. So he's trying to dive for the island. I can't spin around with a Kurfürst Conqueror and all that shit. That's just not gonna happen. Cool, he gets nailed with a Holland. That's actually really sexy. Okay, fighter once again applied. 27 seconds on this. He might find the Summers. Probably does find the Summers.
Get back.
Summers gonna get Hakuryu'd. Can bomb into the Kurfürst because I'm sure these are not augmented fighters. Which means we have that small delay before they actually latch. And he went ahead and left fighter cover anyway, so it doesn't matter. We can torp this. He smokes. He'll be okay. He'll be fine. We can work on the Kurfürst. He'll be fine. Congratulations on your mission, Harley. Summers is interesting. Holland doesn't want to fight the Summers. Summers not that scary, bro. Not that scary, bro. Maybe not to you, but to me he's scary. He's got shit AA, but his torps don't suck. I think he probably beached. Or did he? He did beach. I got a present for you. It's from Command and Conquer, if anybody played that game. Please let me drop. Please let me drop. There we go. Bombs for this. Hey, look, it's a Summers. Shoot him in the face. Yeah, it didn't aim that one nearly as well. Yamato's hurt. Yamato's hurt really bad. Holland is lit. Kurfürst is still hurt. We might be able to get 2 strikes on this, as we don't eat like fuck you amounts of flak.
Torpedoes direct front.
Not the torpedoes. Yamato's getting dunked. He did. And again, so is our Holland, which is kind of a bitch. We'll work on the Yamato. He did. So I guess we work on the Summers.
Our team has taken the lead.
We're detected, though, by a Summers that probably wants us dead. I know what I must do. Although the Summers is a US ship. I know what I'm gonna do. You know, I don't know. He's got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. The Nazis here? Oh, cool. Summers v Summers plus Burgone. Summers smokes. Summers lit. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
You don't understand why people take Yamato up that close to the enemy? The Yamato was moving forward probably to help the GK that moved forward and died. Which the GK was probably moving forward to help the Stalingrad who moved forward and died. Report RCV gas! For what? What do you expect him to do? Your Summers missed. Well, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a kick in the head? Who knows? We did proc the fighter for what it's worth. We are alone against the Summers. Just you and me, fucker. Yes, but the Yamato is much better at range. Oh yeah, yeah it is. And it's really not good up close. Because it has a very exposed citadel and gets fucking dunked. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Conqueror has lots of health. I'm drunk enough, says the dude. Want me to TK him? I'll kill him for you. I'll do it. He's there. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? We'll take the bombs out. I mean, they do win if we don't take caps. Torps on the Thunderer. I have to deal with this. It's not optional. It must happen. It must be done. Conqueror could be shooting us with the HE. There he is. He's so low! And he's so fightered too. RIP planes. Please matter. Please matter. Please matter. Please matter. He's so stupid! He's so stupid! Wheel of fish. Okay. We still lose this. Okay, Thunderers, whatever. If we kill the Summers, that's cool. We can keep pushing in, take a cap, because we lose in 5 minutes. Sad to see a detonation in ranked. Bruh, I was in a game earlier where we had 2 detonations on our team. It was not a joke. It sucked. Let's see where this Summers is. Summers is over there. Alright, Summers. No, you don't want to die. I get it, bruh. I do. Bombs out for the Thunderer. There's the There's the Summers. Can we just make this dude go away? No. Go away. There we go.
Enemy
I'm gonna
destroyer
take B.
blown up.
Give we can give Captain Clanky a fighter. Cause he's gonna get Hakuryu'd. Hacker, hee hee. Come out with more planes. Bailed. Interesting. A little surprised at that. But, okay, probably goes for the Stalingrad, really. Maybe not. Thunder is the one that's most hurt. Many thanks. I will do a general obnoxiousness fighter, which kind of covers the Stalin, but kind of covers the Thunderer. And again, we have RAA to help now, so maybe I just do this. It's gonna work on the Yamato, probably. We're gonna work on the Conqueror. Once we take this, we win. We have victory condition. We'll work on the Conqueror now. Yamato has a Stalingrad to protect it, which is good.
Problem solved, sir.
He beaches, which means he gonna eat torps.
Our victory is in sight.
Your time has come, sir. There is no way forward. The way is shut. It's gotta be over here somewhere. He is! How you doing, bruh? Thunder probably has this shot. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Maybe he doesn't have range. Well, if that's 15 clicks, that's gotta be like 20 something. Kinda wish I TK'd the CV. Well, I'm glad you didn't, because that would have been a dick move. Ain't that a kick in the head? That doesn't kill the Yamato. Even if he double sits him, that's 40,000. Or, sorry, if he triple sits twice, it's 40,000 damage. Yamato still lives. 20 seconds? I think we just gotta go for it, man. I think we just gotta do it. Just gotta make it happen, man. Plus he's leaving his fighter, which is also good. I approve of this action. Oh, I don't think we can kill him, though. I think we time out. We spent too long deliberating. Meow. Only we had gone faster. We could have done it. Could have been contenders. Yeah, the Yamato had range, but the Yamato also had an angled deck. Which was, you know, gonna chisel off some of his damage. You played without debt flags for 5 matches, but any more than that's testing RNG gods. I mean, if Neptune wanted you to sacrifice people to the water to appease the sea god, sometimes you gotta sacrifice the flags to appease the Ouija god. Ugh, whatever. Shimikaze, Summers. Both of these have terrible AA, but we are against an Immelman. So as long as they don't broadside to the Immelman and say, yes, bomb me here, daddy. Should be okay. They have a Shima Daring. It's cool.
Battle starts.
Bruh.
Teammate, I need your support.
Bruh.
Capture that area.
Bruh. Bruh. Whatever. This inspires him to get the fucking B. Then we will give him some inspiration. Ah, yes, the enemy team has already lost morale. I mean, who cares? There's only so much that we can do. It just comes down to us doing the best we can. If a Conqueror and a Thunderer that can breach through the deck if they take pot shots. It's unlikely they do, but you never know. Surprised we haven't seen Immelman planes yet. Also surprised we haven't seen a DD. It's really surprised we didn't see a DD there. I'm just gonna strike the Conqueror. Might end up seeing a destroyer hiding under the skirts of some battleships. And we'll at least know where the fuck they are. Unless we lose all the planes. Thunder is isolated. Minotaur will be over here though, because we didn't see anything up there. Summers will be able to get B, which is cool, and I did see planes taking off at the end there. Might be time to run flagless and stock up. Ooh, that's a thought. I mean, worst case, you're just losing one game to get 10 flags, right? Is that worth, you know, 2 million or however many million that it is? Strikes the Thunderer from over here, I think. No, he strikes the Thunderer. He's going over to see if he can do something about the Summers, and I don't think he can. I'll give the Thunderer some... Oh, wow, he's going for the Montana. That latches. That's, okay, well, that forces him to back off. So that's a little weird. Alright, well, whatever. If he loses all the planes before the fighters tick, that's cool, too. I'm game for keeping the consumable, man. Okay, it's probably Summers via Shima, which is an issue. I don't want to go for a minnow. We will go for the Thunderer. At least they've taken some bites into him. It might make the Thunderer play scared. This fighter was poorly placed, so we can still strike into this. We won't kill the Thunderer, but we can hurt him. Fucking shit! Drop with 2 bombs? Maybe. Or 2 planes. Maybe we drop with 1 plane? Son of a bitch. More than expected. Sad times. What the fuck is this? What? Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Interesting. Unexpected and unfortunate. But interesting. Montana's gonna get clocked by this Thunderer. Bud, what are you doing? Oh, please don't die. Alright, well, he did go really slow, so it's kind of obnoxious. I'm gonna drop a fighter over here to block the return visit. And I guess we have to work on the Thunderer, because, like, Jesus, this dude. I'm really also surprised we haven't seen any destroyers. God damn it. Fuck. He can't beach on the rock. But that's what he's gonna do. Maybe he can pull enough angle that he doesn't get wrecked. I think that's gonna be a tough choice. Does he beach? He does. We might be able to get him. Okay, we have to work on the daring now. Summers is dead. Fuck! Might get the Thunderer. Might get the Thunderer. Might get the Thunderer. Please? Shit. Thunder is down. Okay, so we're gonna have to work on the daring.
All stations, provide fire support.
Come on, damn
Do
it.
not let the enemy take the area.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Only valid target. Have to deal with the daring now. Have to deal with the daring. Maybe we could deal with the Ohio. The daring takes the cap, though. Please turn. Yeah, that's a no. It's not gonna happen. Ugh. Damn it. Fuck. At least try to get something. Get a reset. Fuck you. You got resets, so there's that. We work on the Ohio. I don't know. Montana's a tough hit for the Immelman because he's got to come all the way around to come in to do something. So that's not going to be a big threat. We do lose Bravo to the Daring, which is a bitch. It's going to get farmed though. We can deal with the Ohio. We can maybe retake this with the help of the Stalingrad. We lost both of our... Dumbass. Green screen? Yep. Built it earlier. He goes for the Stalin, because he can't strike anything else. Oh, goes for the Montana. Shitty angle, though. Where is the Ohio? Fuck. Just drop. Just drop. Damn it. I have a heal pretty soon. Have to get this off. Whoa, he left his... Okay, sure. It's gonna get farmed down. Conqueror, Minnow, Shima. He's fucked. If we can deal with the Ohio, though, we can scare off the Daring. Then maybe we've got options. But they're gonna retake A. Fuck! This is what happens when you overcommit to the contested. You just leave a single destroyer to fucking derp over at Bravo. Which is just dumb. We need to strike this guy twice. Let's break the line of sight for AA. Hard turn, come back in. I think that fire sticks. But we need to hit this more. We gotta hit him again. Still in Ohio with too much fucking health. And we're still gonna lose A because our Montana's gonna get farmed. Ooh, do we get to go in on this? Because of the island? Oh, please. Please? We get 2 bombs. We don't get 3, but we get 2. 2 bombers, whatever. We don't have a way to... Fuck, this whole thing fell. Fuck! Cool. Cool. Real great. Holy God. Thunder got turbo dunked. Should be able to get the kill here, so at least he's not going to get a ram. Questions about the Daring.
The enemy is about to win.
He's dead. He's dead. Yeah, whatever.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Get back! Get back!
The enemy is about to win.
Fuck! Yeah, cool. Do you have radar on this? Please, do you have radar on this? Great. Please die. Sure. Whatever, who cares? and take whatever shot I'm given. If it's shitty, it's shitty. Which is exactly what it was. We latch fighters so we don't get to shoot again. Daring's dead, which is good. Why the hell are they not in A? It's very strange.
You're the last hope.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely happening. Definitely happening, bruh. 1,000,000%. 1.5%. We have to, oh, well, okay. That's interesting. To be honest, I didn't see that choice coming.
Problem solved, sir.
Well, I can't reset A if I have to deal with this dickhead, so...
The enemy team has taken the lead.
There might be a chance that this gives me,
Fire alarm.
gives me a reset or a star save, which would be nice. Yeah, I can't fight her that either because I'm dealing with this dickhead. Oh my god.
Torpedoes to starboard.
We're not dead to the Immelmann-torps, but whatever. Am I getting most of the hits on the structure? You mean against the destroyer? No, it's the accuracy. The accuracy is terrible. Eats shit. How are you doing? Like 18k in one drop? You get like 10,000 at most with all bombs hitting. So if we look at if you look at HE damage, what does it do? What does it mean? So I have the little special mod thing. So we do 12,320 damage. You do 33%, which is going to be a little over 4k damage per bomb hit. 4,100 basically is what it is. So if you hit with 4,100 damage per bomb, you hit 5 of them, that's 20,000. If you hit 6 and they all pen for full damage, 24,000, it's quite a lot. That being said, if you hit saturated stuff, you're not dealing damage to the part, you're dealing damage to the hull, so to speak. You'll deal half that. Even less if the hull is reduced. Like if the section is completely broken and the entire hull is down, but I don't know how often that happens. So basically you can cut it in half, or you might break on the guns. That could always happen. The PM from El Muyo? This? Oh, it's just mad. A long time ago, it doesn't even exist anymore. I talked with him briefly and he just kept going and so whatever. So I stopped paying attention. Oh, he yelled at you too? That's nice, at least he's consistent. Tiny Tims are HVARs, currently using HVARs. Did the change to Tiny Tims, which was nice against Petros and I suppose battleships to an extent, but the biggest issue the last few days was lots of fucking DDs. Case in point. So, let's see. He got angry because you didn't run through a Kremlin to help his Summers versus Smolensk matchup. Well, the funny thing was, if I recall him correctly, he was in a Venezia. So there was the safe to safe and contested. He was on the safe side. He probably got mauled, you know, it was three ships and 2 ships, whatever. And he pulled behind an island so he could heal, I guess. Cool. So he pulled behind an island, had no threat against cruisers, had no threat against DD. DD started capping the cap. Well, we were already behind, so this was a fucking problem. And there's a destroyer that went over to try to fight him, which the destroyer died. And it's like, I looked over, is there any play I could make? Venezia can't help. DD's not in position. No, there's no play I can make. Continue working C. And he got mad. You weren't over here. You didn't spot. You didn't make plays. I looked over. You were hiding behind an island. What do you want me to do? Well, if you were over here. I mean, he just revved himself up like a lawnmower and started freaking out. So, whatever, man. Eventually, like, I checked out of the conversation. I was good and done. By the way, thank you very much, Mr. October, for the 7 months, dude. Thank you very much, man. I just saw that now. But after X amount of time, X amount of minutes of him rambling or ranting or whatever, it was just, okay, it's been fun. But I didn't want to mute him. Because it did feel like he was at least ranting in good faith. It wasn't just like, fuck you, noob, trash, rah. You know, it seemed like there was meaning in his words, so to speak. So I didn't think it was worth blacklisting, but I don't think you can block import for like a temporary period of time. Oh yes, that's also excellent. The people that go right up next to the front line of the enemy and like, I need anti-aircraft, give me a fighter. Fighters get shot down. What good are you? Sometimes I think when people use that button, they're actually using it because they want assistance. They want like help, right? You know, shoot this bad guy, CV, please fucking help me, you know, something like that. No probs, says Mr. October. Yeehaw, dude. There's a carrier. I was about to try to sing. Although I am kind of hungry. Might want the foods. So I guess we've got like a little you know, crispy critter stuff going on. That kind of sucks. I don't know. Whatever. Works out. Shimas. Okay. Nice haircut. Well, thank you, sir. I usually get my hair cut about every 4 to 6 months. I ask them to cut it really short, and then it kind of just grows for a while. And it grows until it starts to curl weirdly for some reason. So I'll kind of shave off the curls sometimes, but it gets to a point where it pisses me off, and then I go get my hair cut again. So it's an enduring style. Spy with your little eye and it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't waste a lot of time. If somebody spams, you know, need help, whatever, that's okay. But when you do it within like the first 10 seconds of the match, I'm just gonna blacklist you. I don't need the fucking spam. So that could happen, or it's just somebody being a tool in chat. I'm pretty on the ball with not dealing with the shit. So there's the DD over there. I don't know if he can make that strike. Nope. Yeah, that was pretty close. Shark around. Lose a plane here because Minotaur. Well, we basically lost a plane. Come on, Haragumo, get in the cap. This one, not that one. Did they both go to A? Want him in C, please. Or in Bravo, please. We need points. You got your haircut too? Well, that's cool. Might not be a DD. Nope, there is a DD. Where is the DD? Please? Please? Cool. I tried, bruh. I tried to help. The answer was no. Did we lose all of the planes? We did. All the planes are dead. Good stuff. It's harassing the Haragumo. We're behind on points, especially because there's a Minotaur. It's 3v2, which means this side is losing, which is kind of rough. That is 4v3, as long as the Haragumo doesn't get power dunked. Turn off your AA.
We'll go.
Nope, he's about to get power dunked. He did. 3v3 now, plus a fighter on the Moskva. We're not going to be able to kill a Minnow. We could harass the Shima. Maybe. I mean, what else could we do? What else do they have? They have a Des Moines? Is a Des Moines in there as well? Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Although we're not being shot, which doesn't make any sense. Now we're being shot. Okay, there's the Des Moines. And there's the fighter, so we don't get to do anything against that. But we did spot this Shima as well. What can we do over here? Booster is dead. Just trying to make the YOLO play, but like, what else? Well, maybe we could strike the Des Moines. I can't deal with the Minnow, but maybe I can strike the Des Moines. You crazy loca. Des Moines turning out? Well, fighter helped for what it's worth. Des Moines is turning out to deal with the Worcester?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Let's drop this early. Yeah, Worcester's dead. This is a loss. This is already pretty rough. Minnow is extremely hurt though. We might be able to make something happen there. Rockets for this. If the Minnow goes down, then we could maybe make a play on the Shima. Theoretically something happens there, but it's still 2v3. Which is a lot. We've lost 2 people already. Both on the same flank. Okay, Shimakaze Minotaur. Minotaur 18. We're gonna get lit by the Des Moines pretty soon, which is okay. Have to help with the Minnow. Yes! Okay, that is it's extremely helpful. It's Montana, but Montana does not just like auto-wreck the Stalin as long as the Stalin doesn't eat shitloads of torpedoes. It's actually a pretty tasty hit. More of that, please. Lit by the Des Moines. No, maybe not, because I think I'm behind the island. Oh, please, 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 please. Shit. Whatever. Work on the Des Moines. If he shoots... Oh, he's still alive. For what it's worth, but not very long, because the Des Moines is going to rip into him. Angle to the Venezia.
Attention, reporting the
Yamato
target
dies
position.
soon.
Hanging there. Help is on the way.
Hard turn. Lit by a Moskva. Whatever lit into by a Moskva. Yamato is dead. Stalin tried to help. Give me a fucking shot. Give me a fucking shot. Thank you.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Okay. There's a Shimakaze here too, which is fucking great. Maybe we'll see the Shima. Shima's smoked. So I guess we have like an idea of where he was. God knows where he is now. Venezia is still running. It's kind of silly. Oh, well, there's the Shima. Cool. Now at least we know where that is. Torps, maybe?
We'll go. Affirmative.
I mean, Shima torped us. He has to have torped us. Because that's what Shimas do.
All stations, requesting fire support.
And I can't angle to the Moskva. Oh, we got some hits. Not enough, though. We got some hits, too. Hard turn in. Come on, come on, come on.
Torpedoes direct front.
Need like one of those? Maybe more.
Critical footing.
Whatever. It's fine. Come on, get him. Get him. Deal with this fucking Moskva now. I really don't want to ram the Moskva. Not very interested in that happening. Come on. Should have just taken off.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh, whatever. It's the Venezia. Still dead. Hey, Rukuri. Hey mate, hope all is well and the stream's going well so far. It's been a good stream. It's almost 4 hours. We're up a lot of stars, although it seems like we're losing the ability to close the deal. I think we saved our star in the last run. I don't think we do it on this one. I don't know. We got a good hit on the Shima. Head to bombs. Am I playing in COTS? No, I'm casting. I'll be casting with Bogsy Time tomorrow. Which, speaking of, that is something I need to consider, so...